yes. So before we get started, want to let you know this stream is sponsored by our first ever Kickstarter. We are making a game, we're making a TTRPG supplement book called Why Slay Dragons When You Could Be Fishing. It's a tool set to bring fishing into your 5th edition world, whether it's a full-fledged fishing campaign, some one-offs here and there, or even as a downtime activity. We'll be providing the toolkit for you. It's our first ever TTRPG book we're trying to publish. !Kickstarter. Go ahead and please consider supporting. The campaign starts April 11th. The Kickstarter campaign starts April 11th, but you can get notified today. ! So, yeah, let's go ahead and play a little bit of that trailer, and then we're gonna dive straight into our D&D, into some D&D. 1 second, because I just realized I do need to do one quick thing. Sorry. All right. And now a word from our sponsors. Let's get unmuting.
What if he's
Hello, everyone.
I want an RGB fridge.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Brett.
Hello, how y'all doing today?
Better now.
Woohoo!
Good.
Awesome.
Did you know that Summer has a $10 million fridge?
Oh,
10 million.
True.
It's really accumulated.
True.
hey, that's pretty pog.
You can knock on my fridge and then it lights up on the inside and then you can see everything. You just go and then it lights up and it's
like it becomes like see-through. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it like lights up and everything.
Okay. Okay. Do you was it a worthy investment, would you say?
I didn't buy it, so it's very worthy to me.
I would also say it's a worthy investment at that point. Yeah.
I didn't spend a dime on it, so it was worth it.
Happy graduation. Here's an RGB fridge. Wow, thanks.
Gamer fridge lights, dude.
I want a toilet that does that. Just tap on it to see if it's empty.
What?
I mean, there's like
even
lights you can
in
put.
there?
There's lights you can put in your toilet, and it's like RGB.
Stop.
It's actually
that
like
sounds fun.
$10. No, it's actually really
Wait,
fun. I had
stop.
one.
RGB
It was really
toilet.
nice. It works well. It really
my God,
does.
We could have a gamer toilet.
Gamer toilet. Yo, is it
Just
like...
have a little target practice inside.
I'm gonna say it's like a little mini game.
Yeah, hold on.
infrared
I'm
Space
gonna...
Invader
sensors.
sound.
Okay, guys, I think the intro was sufficiently cursed enough for the bingo.
Here you go.
You're welcome, chat.
Why
Thanks.
are these links so large?
I
anyway.
swear to God, if you guys are trying to rig the bingo...
No, we were legitimately talking about fridges.
Yeah,
Alright.
we were actually talking about fridges, and then toilets got brought up, and I actually had experience with light up toilets, so...
Odd.
Mhm.
Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I think a light in the toilet would help, like during like those dark nights. You know what I'm talking about?
No, it actually
yeah.
does. That's why I like it so
When
much.
you wake up and you don't want to like turn on all the lights and you're still like half asleep. And
When
you
you're
don't
at the
wanna-
rave, the video game
Also,
rave.
Yeah.
Just saying, that would be excellent for when the power goes out.
Are they? Is it battery? I don't want to know. You
It's
know what?
battery.
I don't know.
Oh, I love the idea of changing those. That's awesome.
No, that's when you just throw it away. You just buy new ones at that point. It's only $13.
All right, fair enough.
Yo, but like
Well, I guess if
blue
you have
lights,
an $8 million fridge, $13 doesn't really matter that much, huh?
blue lights in the
Exactly,
fridge
exactly.
actually work though. If you get like a tinted blue light for your fridge, there's like a scientific thing, like research that they did, that blue is the most unappetizing color. So if you have a blue light in your fridge, you're likely to like go in and snack less and
That
or
won't
get
stop
less
me.
food.
That won't stop me. If I'm going to the fridge.
Blue light, I'm going for the blue milk.
Look, if I'm going to the fridge, I'm on a mission. Nothing, a blue light. Oh, ooh, no, I'm
going for
there.
the blue milk. The teal food.
You know, if it was good for Luke Skywalker, it's good for me. The blue milk. You know what I'm talking
The
about?
blue milk.
Anyways, let's go and play some D&D. Let's go ahead and get started. So, last off, you guys were sailing off through the Sea of Stars over to Europa, and after a couple of days' travel, would have arrived. Last session, you gathered some of the loot that you got from the Avatar of Hecaton over on Archmond. After you liberated the Archmond reactor from the Hecaton Blight, you guys managed to gather a couple of little bibs and bobs here and there. And ending that session, began to do a little bit of a deep dive upon Dash's power, which led to more questions, but at least a direction was starting to point forward, as safe to say Hellebore will be helping Dash discover a little bit more of the mysterious power that is within him.
My pupil.
Help me get goopy, dude.
Like He-Man.
Just like He-Man.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen He-Man. I don't remember.
He gets real goopy in that show.
Does he get
His
real
powers were fabulously
That's-
revealed.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want He-Man levels of goop, or do you want that one scene where like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle is like covered in goop?
See, now I don't know if you're joking or not. Was there a lot of goop in He-Man? Because I don't know.
Don't tell him.
He-Man's
Don't
all
tell
about
him.
goop.
Okay.
That's what this show's about, goop.
I'm gooped up on a Tuesday.
Was that a line he said? Does he say I'm gooped up on a Tuesday?
No, that was
Yes.
Skeletor. Skeletor was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm gooped up on a Tuesday. Yeah.
Well,
My
I
headcanon voice for Pat now.
have no reason to disbelieve that statement, so I guess we'll
Good. Moving on.
Moving on. Getting goofed up on a Tuesday. I wish I still could sign yearbooks, you know what I mean? Because I totally would have signed that as my signature. Getting gooped up on a Tuesday.
Look, guys, we can bring your books back for adults.
Dude, I hate yearbooks, and I have one reason why. My name's Summer. Have a good summer. Summer.
No,
Have
oh
a good
God.
summer.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about my fucking yearbooks, dude.
Okay.
I hate
Is
it.
that thing where you put like words next to a picture? We didn't do that here.
No, we would just sign each other's yearbooks, and you'd like leave a little message for your friends, but it was always "Have a good summer, Summer. Have a great summer, Summer. Have a good summer." I want it.
Well, I'm glad you're in a sickening mood because you just arrived to the water planet, baby. Welcome to Europa. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nodders.
You guys can see the map okay?
Yeah.
so pretty.
Excellent. Once again, Levodoom has brought another level into our Ioverse as you guys have arrived over to the water planet of Europa. This is the first outer planet that has been explored. In phase 3, there was a little bit of space mischief in phase 2. But yes, this is the first planet that has been explored. So you guys get that little achievo of being the first one to land on a different planet out of all the IO campaigns. So
Yay!
bravo.
Woo!
Achievo earned, baby. Your ship will be arriving here into Hamilcar, which is where essentially all the trade hubs and civilization currently is in Europa. Everything else has some very interesting sites to explore, but nothing's really been super inhabitable. Or no, habitable. That's the word I'm looking for. Nothing's really been super habitable. Of course, you've got Burdrehnar. This is kind of where a lot of the reefs have surfaced from the melted away planet, and there are some interesting and strange creatures to behold, specifically like these sort of like animated coral reef creatures and humanoids, and it's a little bit of a hostile place.
Is that a giant whirlpool?
Oh yeah, lots of those. You can look around. Tanith is completely surrounded by that. Zephon's got there. Lots of volcanic afterdeep. Oh my God, Himmel. Man, can we take a look at Himmel for a second? Uh-oh.
I love the whirlpools and the volcanoes.
And then of course you've got Adon, which is sort of like the Antarctic study area. But as of right now, you guys are over in Hamilcar, and you'll be landing in the Jashore region, which is sort of like the big starport within Hamilcar. Let's go ahead and take you there now, as you guys are slowly descending upon the planet. Is there anything that you guys are doing? Like, Buddy, you're just kind of like taking the ship in nice and easy. Anything special happening while you guys are landing into Hamilcar?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So, Buddy, you're going to go ahead and take your ship over to Hamilcar. And... Buddy, you're going to go ahead and hear the speaker over at Hamilcar as you guys arrive over in the shore region. You'll see that this is a civil... No, you're good. This is a civilized area as the ship is beginning to land over into the Jashore Star Seaport. And you're gonna... So let's see. Let me think what's gonna happen here. Because you are on the... Around the Moon Blaster. And you're just gonna hear over the loudspeaker. A radio transmission. Huh?
Is it us piloting into the dock? Sorry, I had to close up my door and I took off my
no worries. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you stepped away. Yeah, so you're kind of like landing over into the Jahar region where the primary Starseed port is located. Of course, you still have to go through everything that's being linked over there, but you'll hear the incoming communication from the Jashore Starseed port. Like, you see the lights coming up as there's communication in there. You'll see where it's in the direction. It'll actually say in like a small little screen, Jashore Starseed Port Authority. Do you take the call?
Yeah, I think I'd answer.
Okay, all right. This is the Starseed Port Authority. Identify your ship.
It's a Moon Blaster. Captain Buddy.
Moon Blaster, will you be needing repair assistance today?
No repair assistance.
Understood. Will you need refueling?
We do, right? Because we used.
You've used all your resources there.
Yeah, we're gonna be using some real fuel.
All right. Okay. Did you end up buying the credits, the fuel credits?
I want to say yes, because we were doing we knew it would be a.
Yeah, it would be a flat amount. It would be like...
Pretty sure.
Yes. I think you did as well. Also, Chat would know. Chat is really good at remembering like little miscellaneous details even after a month of time. Chat, did they buy the Did they buy the fuel credits, Chat?
I think we did because you said it could be like a inflation if
we
didn't.
it could absolutely do that. Yep, they did. All right, perfect. Thank you, chat room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have fuel credits to spend today.
I do. Yeah.
Very well. Go ahead and land in port 32. And have a safe day.
Yeah, you too, mate. Oh, fuck you too. Turns it off, realizing.
Did you say fuck you too?
No, as in like when a waiter says have a good day. Or when a waiter says
meal,
I hope you enjoy a meal.
Yeah, you too.
You too. You're like, fuck. I love it. Oh, God. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and land over at the Jashore port, the port that has been described over to you. From there, you'll meet with the port authority, who's going to do they'll do a brief survey around. And you'll kind of see this sort of bearded gentleman. And he is surrounded by two, sorry, 1 second. He's surrounded by two of Jashore's guards. And they're approaching the ship. And you're very well familiar with the stance that they're taking. They're about to search your ship.
Okay.
And so he kind of like walks up over to you, the port authority, and he motions the guards over to the ship. He will give you a slip of paper and say, oh shoot, 1 second. This is actually I should have asked you about this. I have a lot of names in my head, so I'm assuming I'm going to send you a DM real quick.
Okay. Let me double check. Well.
All right, who brought the drugs? It's me. I brought the drugs. Thor with the skeletons.
Gotcha. Okay, cool, awesome. 1 second. All right, so the Port Authority is going to walk over to you and say, "You're Captain Buddy?"
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Captain Buddy, we're going to go ahead and search your ship. Sorry for the inconvenience. Currently,
Why do you need to search my ship?
we're searching all ships right now. There has been a bit of smuggling happening here over the J-Shore region.
Do you need a warrant for this kind of thing?
In the legalities of the Starsea port here in J-Shore, no, we do not. You could, of course, refuse the inspection, but in that case, we would have to ask you to depart immediately.
Oh yeah, and what, are you gonna take my ship in if I don't do that, or what?
No, we would, and then he kind of like pauses over to the guards who are walking there, and you'll see, and these are like fully armored masked guards. He holds his hand out over to the guards as if to say, "Oh, wait a moment, and says, "We understand that this is a bit of an inconvenience, but if you do not if you would not like to, what's the word I'm looking for? If you would not like to consent to the inspection, we will refund you the fuel credits and you'll be on your way."
No. I'll consent to it, but here's the thing, mate. I've got hidden cameras all through that ship if I find anything missing. What's your name?
Sorry. God damn it. I hate when this happens. You're like, "All right, give me a name." And it's like, and then you just go, "Bill." You're like, "That's not it. That's not a good enough name. That's not going to work." He looks over.
He could be a Bill. I like a Bill.
Nah,
He's Bill now. He said it out loud, so.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bill now.
Bill?
I can't get Bill out of my
I
head.
love Bill.
He'll say, he'll say, Star Commander Zayloon.
What, Bill?
Bill?
Listen
I
here,
knew it.
mate.
I knew it. I fucking He blinks over at Bill. He
Listen
lets
up,
it
Bill.
go.
I'll hold you personally responsible. All right, I'll come back down and I'll speak to your commanding officer if anything is missing on that ship.
I completely and fully understand that. Nothing will be missing from your ship.
Oh.
Would you like to take an inventory of it now? Or if you'd like, you can join the procession of guards who are looking through the ship to make sure everything's in order.
Let me ask you something, Bill. Does it look like this little procession of my crew want to wait around whilst we search the ship? Of course not. We're busy people, Bill.
He looks over at you. Well, how do you want to handle this?
You look through the ship. I got my eyes on you, Bill.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you for your support in this. And he motions over to the guards to start getting it. And you'll watch as they just sort of like, they open the front port and it just kind of like, because the ship's kind of slightly falling apart, and you'll see the door like this loud grating sound echoes throughout the port as you just hear this as the door is just slowly opening.
He's gonna be keeping his eye contact on Bill the entire time, just
Bill?
staring him down.
See, now he's having an identity crisis. Bill, and when I say Bill, I'm putting it in air quotes. Bill just looks like you see the pain on Bill's face while Buddy is just staring, like looking up at Bill, just staring up at him. And he says, Captain Buddy, are you sure you don't need the repair service? We could probably fix that door for you.
What can he fix about it? It's not broken. Does it open?
That's fair. I respect your thriftiness. If you change your mind. And you'll just watch as the guards are going. And you just, oh God. You just hear the sounds of like boxes heavily being moved over. And Bill said, we'll be quick about this. Thank you again for your support. And he walks by you and you just hear like, right over here, let's go ahead and move this thing. Okay, Bill. And he goes, And you'll just watch as Bill will walk up there, and he'll realize one of the guards' names was Bill, and he just kind of goes, like he knows that that Bill, that sound comes there, and he just stops for a minute, a little embarrassed, takes a deep breath, and walks up over the ship. You guys are free to depart the Starseed port.
All right. Welcome to Europa. Where do you want to start?
As you guys depart from the Starseed port, you'll actually see that this town reminds you of it reminds you of back home. It's a very well and established port city. You hear the sounds of a lot of people moving about the city, and the first thing that would catch your eyes would be the market tents that is directed right outside the Starseed port. You kind of just like immediately walk through there. But before we go to that, here's a question for you guys. You guys are now currently outside of the Starseed port. What is your goal here? What would you like to be doing first? Leave it up to everyone.
Hunting. We're here for Hellebore, right? That's our main focus.
Yeah, I imagine that we'd probably be going to, like, you know, places where people talk. Like market or tavern or anything where there's a lot of information going in and out, and seeing what we can hear.
Okay. So just to refresh on the objective, you guys are currently trying to seek the whereabouts of Hellebore, of Ignatius Hellebore.
Yeah, have we got any other objectives here? I think that's our primary objective here, right? Is to discover where Daddy is.
Correct. But I also just wanted to make sure I understood that, so that if you guys wanted to do something else,
Although I want to go to the Grey Dog now.
I want to go to the frog.
Oh, wait, no, there's another end up there.
I want to go look at the schooners.
Where did the information come from?
The information came from an anonymous text message to Hellebore, Piper.
So we don't have any confirmation of who sent it?
It was probably Oshi.
We think it's
Assumably
Oshi, yeah.
Oshi.
Yeah.
We don't know if Oshi's here.
He's probably back home, but when I showed my mom the text, she was like, "Oh, the Obadiah and his snooping," so I assume it's Oshi.
Oh, what a meddler, etc.
I want to DM a
She
campaign.
said it exactly like that.
I want to DM a campaign where Dodger plays like a really old woman. Just
I would love
Seven
that.
All right, we got the Phase 4 character picked out. Perfect. It's just
Great.
a really elderly old woman. All right.
Can't
gonna
age
hate
you
it.
if you're already old.
Yeah, when Dash dies, it's gonna be rough.
Guys,
Yeah.
the fuck?
How else are we gonna get old lady Dodger? Unless Dash ages up more. Oh my god. Yes. please.
Again.
Oh.
Need another Banshee. Look at that new Piper art.
Oh yeah. By the
It's
way, we
so
got
good.
new Piper art,
Yeah.
and we got new Piper art. We got Piper art, and we got Piper art. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Wazy was old, right? But Wazy was a badass. Age did
Yeah.
not define Wazy. So
We'll define Dodger though.
She was the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's what I was kind of on that too. So as you guys depart from the Starseed port, trying to figure out what's going on, you guys arrive over at the market tents first. This is a hub of information. Even though you guys don't see any like NPC tokens wandering around, just pretend that the streets themselves are just sort of super crowded as they're walking through here. This individual, by the way, is what the guards look like in this area. They're this sort of like gray, almost like plastic-based, sort of like that riot armor, completely decorated. They're hoping to keep the order.
Are we on a bridge currently?
You are currently on a bridge. That is correct. Is it like crossing over? To
What
the other
way
side of
would
the
you
market
say we
district.
are from the water?
Well, let's go ahead and now. Are we talking about the water?
Like if I
the deep water?
lean over the edge to look down at the water, how far away is it?
Well, if you're talking about this water,
Yeah. Yeah.
The surface.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet away from the water right now. Are you saying you guys would have difficulty crossing the bridge?
No, I'm
No.
Because I know
No.
there's definitely some water fear here, so I want to make sure I understand that correctly.
You know, if like a bug crawls up Dash's ass and he has to like jump off the bridge.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
like, how far away is the water? That's all the question was.
Pinchy pokes you from behind.
I will say that
Dash
this
immediately
would
jumps
be.
in the water. I'm kidding.
I will say that somebody in this party would not walk across this bridge. They would sprint if it must be crossed.
Gotcha. So
That's small.
so you're just like running across, is that correct?
Get me out, 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 get me out.
Helibor's looking good today, Pinchy says as he walks out.
This is gonna be a problem for him, isn't it?
This is going to be wonderful. I'm proud of him today. He faces his fears and will become stronger for it. You get it,
He's doing
Helibor!
his best.
He's doing wonderful.
Isla like walks over to Helibor and puts a hand on his shoulder.
Are you crying?
I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here.
Something wrong, detective?
No, nothing's wrong at all. Look at the water. It's beautiful, isn't it?
This would probably be the purest water you would have ever seen. Considering the fact that Io has been around for quite some time, it's got a little bit of murkiness to it, a little bit of pollution. But Europa is pretty new when it comes to cosmic bodies that have been occupied. Europa, once a long time ago, was a frozen planet that eventually melted away into the water planet that you see before. And now you just see this crisp and clear water as you look over the bridge.
Have you ever seen something so crisp and or clear?
You motherfucker.
You know, not in a long time. It reminds me of his hand goes to his pocket watch and he cracks it open, holds it up. It's a very old watch that he made. There's a piece of shard tech just jutting out, like the enclosure is around the shard. Similar color.
What do you have there?
I'll toss it over.
Do I need to roll to catch this? Or am I
Please
good?
don't drop it.
I will leave it up to you.
No, I catch it. I got elf reflexes. Yeah, I catch it and give it the once over. And kind of pop it open. It is one of the ones that I imagine pops open, has a little clasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like look at it. I'm like, this is very good work.
It's not finished yet.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Nothing. It's just one of those things, you know.
I surprisingly do. I will toss it back to you. Well, it's lovely.
I'll nod and pocket it.
All right, well, I suppose we'll see more water, so this is nothing special, but it is beautiful. I'll slowly, start walking this way.
Yeah, you'll also notice how clear the air is around here, being sort of a newly occupied planet. It's not as polluted as you're used to, specifically from the Kathos region. And yeah, as you guys sort of approach there, what's going on over here? What's happening in this direction? As Eli and Logan approach the group again.
I think Dash is probably trying to get Piper to jump on his back.
Isla's patting Helibor's back.
I'm the
Pinchy's
one who's always
laughing.
out. Why am I the only one who's always out for suffering? Why am I the one? I don't want to be the
Piper.
one out for suffering. Piper's not home.
Well, I don't know the other one.
Piper
Yeah.
should be the one suffering. I don't want to suffer, but I'm going to make Piper suffer. And then he
Which one are
switches.
Come on.
You're
Just,
switching?
He
sweep him up.
switches.
Oh, jeez. I wonder why we're switching. Smiley face.
I don't want to be the one to sew. Why am I the only one to sew?
Yeah!
Yeah, they have different art now. Yeah.
That's how we
It's
do.
so good.
Wait, so which one are you now?
I don't want to be here either. Oh,
Hey, look, listen. I knew a friend that was scared of drowning too. But the good thing about Europa is if you fall in that water, you'll be eaten before you drown. It's a quick
That's
death.
true.
That's not helping.
I don't think that's really helpful, actually.
Visibly, you don't see it, but you can tell that at this moment, Pinchy is smiling. Pinchy's got like this wide, you kind of see his pincers
Because he
open up a
wants
little
to
bit.
get eaten.
No.
Makes a note.
She wants to be the fishing bait. It's fly fishing. But
That would be amazing.
I have
Catch a
Sounds
massive
good.
fish.
I have heard of terrifying creatures within the depths of the waters. And I want to kill it. I want to kill one of them.
Why are we talking about this? I didn't know. Why are we talking about this?
Clapping his mandibles a little bit. Oh,
I'm not
I
sure.
can't wait.
I'm sure if they're
Well,
protected
that's-
though, mate. So you might have to go through the old black market for that one.
Protected
Yeah.
by what? A bigger creature?
No, Europa, you know, there are rules to fishing things, you know.
Wait. He looks around, he sees the vehicles and the people wandering around, and he stares over at you, and he's just like, This, is it a planet of hunters? I assumed anyone that would live here would be someone who wanted to prove themselves in the glory of battle.
Probably some.
So there's just a bunch of normal people just here.
The death of excitement, mate, was legislation.
But why?
Some people just don't want to see the super rare massive species of this world die. And quite frankly, it's tragic.
But then they're going to. Then he kind of like puts his two pincers together. Then there's more of them. And then the big creatures will inevitably eat them.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. He just walks away. He's just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Where's the other two? I gotta hand out. I gotta hand out the
Look,
thing.
hey,
Other
look,
two?
The thing.
Hannah, what?
The perfume Mom gave.
We don't need to worry about that right now. We need to figure out where we're going. So how about you hop on, I'll carry you. You can pretend that you're not here if you want, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Dash will piggyback Piper.
Are you giving him uppies?
Yeah, I guess.
When do I get my uppies?
Do you want uppies?
No, I own this back.
Fair enough, I will find my own. Just turns around.
I'll give you uppies later.
Ayla.
Pinchy kind of looks back, a little gleam of hope before continuing to go on. A silent whisper. I'll give you uppies.
Ayla.
Hmm?
Listen. Do you hear that? Just listen carefully. Not a single chirp. Because why would you need birds on a planet full of underwater creatures? Just say.
Isla just looks at you with a blank expression.
Just think about it.
What are you trying to say?
Just think. If there's no birds here, I'm saying
I mean,
if there's spying devices, you don't need a bird to spy on fish.
just because they're not present on this planet doesn't mean they're not real, buddy. They're on Io. We see them all over the place.
No, he's got a point. I've heard they're extinct here.
Isla
Yeah.
rolls her eyes.
Probably an EMP.
Avatar.
Masae loses her shit. Masae absolutely loses her shit in this moment. Hello. That's me. I'm losing my shit.
Do we actually hear
Sorry.
no birds?
Joe's just like
What was
forced
your
this
call, Brett?
war
I'm
out of
out.
the situation.
Well, no, here's the fucked up part. And I hate that I have to say this. No, you don't. You actually don't hear any birds in this area.
In this area, asterisk.
But you haven't been anywhere else, so I can't answer that question.
Exactly.
I was like,
Can't
oh
believe birds
boy.
aren't real, dude.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
How's our Dodger?
Abby boop.
Dash feels something kind of like wrap around his waist. It's definitely the invisible tail that he now has.
It's just yeah, okay.
That is, he is now hiding because disguise self, but it's like, oh yeah, no, that's there.
All
yeah,
right.
Dash is alarmed for a second and then remembers that you have a fucking tail.
And once again, the community has written the lore of a character.
They liked it. So I'm like, we were just at home. He could have added it. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
It's cute. It's like his version of cutting his hair, except he's like, no,
adding
I'm
a
gonna do
tail.
body mods instead. I'm gonna do body mods instead, baby.
Some people get freckle tattoos, and other people add tails onto their bodies. So,
Mood.
I've been meaning to ask you a question, little one.
I know you're not talking to me at that time, Pinchy.
Oh, absolutely not. You're the littler one. I'm talking to
Oh,
the little
right.
one. Points over.
I think.
Why am I still the little one?
Why a tail? Why not wings?
It wasn't my choice. I didn't add it.
Huh? But then who? Oh, yeah, right.
Hellebore added it.
You're just...
If I could kill him, I would. I'd strangle him. I'd strangle him to death for
Okay.
adding that.
Logan,
No, we
paint...
don't-
You could do that.
Logan, paint the scene for me, please.
As they're bickering about something, I'm just peering in the windows, looking to see what's in there, trying to figure out. You know, it's been a while since I've been here, and I'm trying to find the old haunts.
You'll see the book. You'll see the book owner, the bookshop owner, just kind of like slowly wave over to you.
I wave back.
It just kind of like walks over. Very slow, a very slow one. He'll slightly open the window. Yes? How may I assist you?
Just looking. Thank you, though. Lovely establishment.
Well, thank you so much. If you're interested in shopping, go through the double doors over there.
Oh, no, I'm broke.
Oh, I'm sure we can find a book for you of any budget.
I pull out my pockets, and they're just pockets. Like, sorry.
Oh. Right. Well, if you find some credits. And he closes the window and just walks away.
Nice fellow.
Very frugal.
And I'll just, like, keep checking out the things.
All right. Pinchy will also follow if everyone else wants to move their tokens. You are greeted by a set of double doors that seems to enter into what is called the promenade. There is a sign up there that says, one moment, please. One moment, please. Oh gosh, sorry, gang. I have to look. I'm trying to get all my.
You broke it again.
Take your time.
I didn't break it. I'm trying to get to.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it is. Cool. I was trying to get to here. All right. The shop has what appears to be an inscription of a treant, and the store's name is called the Fair Ent.
Nice.
Appears to be a magic shop of some kind.
Ooh. Open door.
All right, come on in. There you'll be greeted by a beautiful dwarven maiden with a long, luxurious beard.
Nice. Is this a god over here, or is this just like a badass looking dude?
No, that is an android.
Oh,
It's a
shit.
construct. That's an automated construct. The woman will invite you in. Just go, welcome to the Fair Ent. How may I assist you today? What are you looking for?
Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this on the table, on the left side of this table? What is that?
The what now?
This right here, right here.
It appears to be a stuffed owl.
A bird.
Isla looks straight into Buddy's eyes and then points at the stuffed owl.
Yeah. What, you mean a skin without any electronics in it? What's the big deal? Hey, can you turn that thing on?
It's taxidermy.
She goes over, presses a button on its backside, and the wings start flapping up and down slowly. It is a small clock.
Told ya. Some of them are not as complex.
Are you interested in such a piece?
Absolutely not.
No, I'm fine.
5 credits.
No, thank you.
Wait, what did you think it was?
Nothing. It's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna.
Excuse
walks
me,
out.
that's the storage room.
I'm sorry. I thought this went to the.
No,
the
that's
bookstore next
fine. That's
door.
fine. Are you interested in buying something?
I'm just looking around.
Well, of course. We've got a wide array of magical goods and bobs. If you're interested in anything, please let me know.
Dash will set Piper down. It's a magic shop. You love those.
Can I see
on.
the water from here, Mr. DM?
If you close the door.
Closes the door.
Close this door.
I'm currently looking through your view. No, you see no water.
Okay,
room
chills out
floods.
for a second. No, snake!
If you press this button, it floods the room. It's so much fun.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
just,
Ooh, this is actually perfect. So little game mechanic for you. The fair ent replenishes its stock with brand new magic items every 2 weeks. So the items are all randomized.
I press T and I wait 24 hours continuously as it restarts.
You son of a bitch. So first off, I will show you. She'll just say, "All right, go ahead and take a look around." Okay, that's everyone. So here we go.
Ooh! Oh wow!
You can also click any of
Oh,
those,
fun.
and they will take you
That's
to
really
a
fun.
D&D Beyond page of
That's
what
so cool.
every item does and what the current price is currently marked at.
Yo, that's sick.
So you're gonna see a lot of scrolls, a lot of potions. But one thing that the shop owner will do, she kind of like leans over, seeing that panic that she's seen so much before, and she goes, "Excuse me, sir. Can't help but notice you're a bit not you, the one back there, the one shaking in the britches," pointing over at Hellebore.
Uh-huh.
"I can't help but notice you seem to be a bit nervous. New to Europa?"
Uh-huh.
"I understand that. What ails you, my friend? A fear of travel? A fear of being on an alien planet? Water, perhaps?"
Glossophobia.
That's the one. "Well, I've got just the thing for you." And she pulls out a set of gloves. And she goes, "These gloves will help you in your swimming, in case you ever fall off a bridge or something like that, which does not happen. Europa's a very safe place, and you will not fall into the water unless you want to. But a little bit of extra protection can't hurt, can it?" She holds up the gloves of swimming and climbing.
He just kind of
Once-
blinks.
Instead of that, you could buy the scroll of dragon's breath in here. Look at this.
I never-
Fire your mouth.
Oh, I know. He's still a bit overwhelmed.
Now, I must let you know that the scrolls, these scrolls specifically, and she points over, you'll notice that there are 3 scrolls, or rather 3 pictures of scrolls that are on the desk itself, and they seem to illustrate what the spell would do. You can tell that there is a scroll of Conjure Elemental, a scroll of Grasping Vine, and a scroll of Raise Dead. She points over at the 3 scrolls and says, "Currently, I do not have this in my shop. It's located over my warehouse. If you purchase any of these, you no need to worry. I will be able to bring this here within the next day."
Mm-hmm. How much are those gloves?
The gloves, they're currently 220 credits.
Oh, I saw someone selling those kind of gloves for 100 credits back in Ioverse.
Oh, that makes sense. The goods here are a little more marked up. We don't see a lot of travel and trade from Io here. We're getting the trade routes established. 100, though.
Never.
That seems to be pretty hefty. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Sure. I think I'm very good at those.
Oh.
Not bad though.
But she'll think over to you and say, but you seem to be a frugal sort. Tell you what, we'll undo the semantics of our usual markup. 10% of all goods here, sadly. But for you, if you would like to pay the 200 credits, the gloves are yours.
Just check. Where do I see my money?
Where is your
Okay.
money? Let me go and actually add your money now. All right, so I think we said you had like 1,500 credits. Is that correct?
Buddy.
Yeah, and then
Flush.
I spent some on the old fuel.
Yep. We got the fuel costs. I think we spent a little bit on the So Buddy's gonna have 1,000 credits on his person.
He hands over the 200 then.
All right. Sailed. Thank you very much. I've added your currency as gold in your character
Ooh,
sheet.
thank you.
You're welcome. And from
Hey, gang. Psst, hey, gang.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of amazing things on here to choose from, and I'm broke, so I can't choose nothing. But if you would all go and click the deck of illusions, holy shit, is that the coolest thing I've ever seen in my
It's a
entire
very fun
life?
item.
It's really fun.
I'm just saying, if anyone wants to buy that, that could make for a lot of good fun goofs.
I love a good goof.
How
Buddy,
much
you,
money? Oh, God.
oh yeah, sorry. Buddy, you now have the gloves of swimming and climbing.
Yeah, he's gonna take him back to Edible. And kind of
Aw.
hand him off across.
Here you go, mate.
Aww.
That's sweet.
That was
buddy, that
really
was really nice of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you know, you scared of drowning. Just drown slow with these.
Oh, good. Oh, thanks.
Just
Wait.
out slowly. Whenever Joe's character does a nice thing for you, you have to like second guess. You're like, where's the
Just wait for the shoe,
Where-
yeah.
where's the open palm? Where's that gonna hit me?
He'll whisper down to Buddy, I got more edibles in the bag. I'll share some with you later.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. You were asking how much money you had. Let me actually put that into your character sheet real quick. Oh, okay.
I know I got a decent amount of money, I think.
Well, you had and this is stuff I thought I already added to you, but apparently I did it. What money was added? Was it an extra 1,000 or 2,000 over on
Mama
IO?
gave me 1,000, I believe.
All right, so you have 2,116 credits on your person. Woo!
Okay.
By the way, if you're hungry, the restaurant is right back there. And she points over to the store.
Oh, yeah? What's today's menu?
Oh, Trelvin makes some excellent food. Okay, so I know you're doing a little. Oh wait, is this?
It's a throwback.
Buddy is obsessed with what's on the menu today. He's not sure why or where that ever came from, but just absolutely wants to know. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I got a menu, so you better
Yeah,
decide
nice.
on that. So she goes up. Well, for you know, if you may or may not know, Trelvin makes an array of dishes for everyone. They change every day. So here's today's menu, and she'll hand it over to you. So I will show this to everyone.
No, you actually do? Amazing.
Notice now. Here's the funny part. Notice the last one.
Yes.
Oh
Crispy
my
seagull.
God.
Yes.
I'm mostly
Oh my
impressed there's not
God.
a single fish on this menu. These
Yeah.
guys are well. Stop.
The fish are too deadly out here, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta respect the sea. you
Something
crazy
keeps
bitch.
eating all the fish.
So did she hand this across to us, or was it just?
Yeah, she hands you a small menu, and it has it's handwritten of what everything is. And
What's that
she'll
last thing?
crispy seagull.
That
with a
sounds nice.
lovely aioli. It's absolutely to die for.
I love fish.
Oh, it's not a
What?
fish.
What is it called? Seagull.
I
Seagulls
think it's a
it's a
type of
bird.
bird.
Isla smiles.
A machine for androids. I don't need that. Ain't meat.
Yes, unfortunately, the crispy, not knowing exactly what you're talking about, yes, unfortunately, the crispy seagull does have a little less meat, but it is a delicacy. Well, since we're friends now, and she'll lean over to you and she'll be like, I think we might have farmed them a little too much in the area. We haven't really seen many seagulls around recently, so this is actually quite a treat.
You had any power cuts recently? Should we
Wait,
do
what'd you say?
together, mate?
What'd you
You've
say?
had any power cuts recently?
Power cuts? No, I don't believe so.
Hmm.
But what do I know? I run a magic shop. Everything here is generated by Arcana.
Hmm.
There's a light spell here and there, nothing too impressive.
Is this... I don't know if this is rude to ask. Is that a customer over there?
He points to the android.
Was it like a bodyguard?
Oh, it's actually a bodyguard. Keeps order in the shop. You'd be amazed how many people would just come in and think they can just take a magic item.
Gonna look over towards Logan nervously.
Logan is busy reordering this chess set.
Yeah, oh yeah,
to
you'll
make it
actually
look like a game in progress. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll actually see that there was at one point, like, some of them seem to be knocked over. There's a bit of dust that's heavily over the chess set, and you're just kind of setting things back up.
Yeah, but like in a very specific order.
Gotcha. So you're just moving some pieces around to make it look like a middle of a game. I understand. Buddy, she looks over to you and say, "Are you in the market for a construct?"
Well, I wasn't, but I guess the market's open.
It is. Don't tell it in front of its face. I don't want to hurt its feelings. But I am looking to buy a new model next week. So I won't have much use for that one. If you're interested, I could sell it to you.
Okay.
Oh,
How
we gotta
much?
take it.
Looks at Eli.
Yeah.
Eli,
Oh, go on, Eli. Yeah, go on, please.
at the mention of selling, and Eli pushes his glasses up and he is scrutinizing the hell out of this thing.
Go ahead and make a check.
Yeah, we got an expert.
With engineer's tools or your shard hacking tools, go ahead and make a check. Or general intelligence check. Up to you. This will probably give you a higher number. Is everything okay, or is it not rolling?
No, I was unable to actually select something because I had the shortcut for my character sheet right under
no
inventory.
worries.
Okay,
All right. So you begin to like open up the tools. I'm assuming, are you doing this stealthily, or are you kind of like doing this in front of everyone as you're scrutinizing and checking everything?
I'm not trying to hide anything.
Okay. The shopkeeper would look over to you and kind of give you a friendly nod. She has nothing to hide and is willing to, that it's a fair piece. As you begin investigating around the android, you will see that this is definitely an older model, but it has been refurbished many times. It's kept well maintained and in decent condition. The only big flaws that are here would probably be the cosmetic scratching, as well as the fact it is an older model that's no longer supported by the manufacturer.
You work on this?
I do. It served me well for a long time, but I think there's a few features in the newest model that I'm actually impressed with. So impressed, I am willing to buy a brand new one.
How much are new ones?
Oh boy, well the new ones that I'm looking at in particular is about 11,000 credits. This one will treat you nice. This one will treat you nicely, and I'm willing to part for it for 6,000 credits. As you can tell, I put a lot of work into this. It'll run you very well, and quite frankly, I feel is in a better working order than some of the versions that are currently out.
6,000.
Well, it's true. Yeah, you put a lot of work into this. I can see it. However, You and I both know that there's very little compatible with any other system out there these days.
Well, you look to be handy yourself, capable of making anything compatible with it. Go ahead and make go ahead and make a persuasion check. Ooh. So yeah, as you just go, you mention the compatibility. She'll kind of sigh over as she leans over and just state, yeah, and as I'm sure you will tell if you compare it with the model it used to be, there's already been a lot of modifications that I've placed upon it, which is why I've given it a little bit of a higher price tag. You'll see everything's in working order. I don't think I can go for any lower than 6,000 credits.
What about selling individual parts?
I couldn't do that. It'd have to be all or nothing.
Alright. Well,
I apologize, but it is a little sentimental to me as well. 6,000 is the best I can do, I'm afraid.
best you can do today, but when you get no customers, you'll be coming back to us.
Oh, not at all. I plan to rework this into more of a service bot back home.
Where's your home?
Well, that's a little personal, isn't it?
I just mean, it sounded like you don't come from around here. You from Europa?
Oh, yes, of course. My apologies. Yes, I am from here, from Europa, but in a different quarter. I don't live here in the magic shop.
You seen anyone pass through,
Looks towards Hannibal.
How would you describe the fella?
She looks over to you.
He blinks at Buddy, and then he'll cast a message on Buddy. He's a changeling. He can literally look like however the fuck he wants.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
She's
And-
just kind of looking over at you, blinking a little bit.
Have there been any high profile types of fancy ships come through recently?
Oh dear, I don't keep on what's going on in and out of port. No, but there was a fancy fellow that stopped here a few days ago. Very fancy. Had a strange garb upon him. Hadn't seen anything like it in quite some time. Something you'd probably see in a museum.
They buy anything interesting?
No, they just kind of kept leery at all the items. His wife was a loud one.
What does wife look like?
A little bit bigger than him. Very muscular. Fiery red hair. I must admit, I was a little fancy.
Fiery red hair.
Mm-hmm.
Did they mention where they were?
No,
Are they staying here?
I'm sorry, I don't know too much about it. They crossed through the diner, and then after that, I don't know where they went. She didn't seem too happy to be here.
I see.
Okay, cool. That's
Anything else you remember that they said?
I really don't. That one kept saying, my, oh my, and then kept, touching some of the objects. I had to warn him a couple of times that a little bit of this was fragile. He had an odd aura about him.
Dash will look over to see if it seems like Logan is listening at all.
No, he appears to be lost in staring at this now rearranged chess set.
She was quite demanding.
Logan, your boyfriend's here.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Hello.
What? What?
It meant me, honey.
And looks up to Hannibal.
Don't give away who we're looking for and what connection we got in case she tells them.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it.
okay. I go back to the chess set.
Ah, yes. The magic item shop, just forever the gossip you can tell, and saying, my boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, we're new couple. Just seeing how things go.
He's not very good at paying attention to him and the things that he wants, you know?
Oh, And she's just like putting it at like the three of you. Like, how did this work? But okay. Oh well, sorry. I thought you meant the strange man. Oh, you meant you all. Oh, lovely. Great. Wonderful.
So,
she sighs a little bit, leaning against the thing.
anyone
Slightly
wanna
bored.
get anything else, or are we hungry?
I'm interested
done
in buying something. Okay, I'm gonna buy.
Hmm?
So I see you got a scroll of Raised Dead. Isn't that a little steep, price-wise?
She shakes her head and states, "That's a very powerful scroll from a very powerful magister that doesn't exist anymore. I feel it is a fair price."
What
Go ahead.
magister?
Go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, like.
Oh God, I got this. Oh no, I don't got this.
She shakes her head and says, "Well, I understand any spellcaster worth their salt would see the price of a scroll at reaching the 4 digits, but there's very powerful magics infused upon that piece of parchment. Unless you're even capable of casting it yourself, I'm afraid the price must stay."
You know, I'm aware of the material components required for it, and it's, triple the price. And what magister? You said magister. Which magister?
I don't remember the name. Must have been a powerful magister if they were to write a scroll of Raised Dead. I don't even have it here at the shop. I mean, the ability to conquer death. I think that price is a fair amount.
He rolls his eyes for a second at that comment.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you, but if you
It's
change
fine.
if you change your mind later on, I'll be happy to sell it to you at the price.
So where is it located again? You said those ones aren't here.
Yes, at a location off-site. I keep some of the more expensive wares there. If you're interested in purchasing, simply purchase it today. You'll get it tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Is that a picture of a
That's
cat?
what I was
or an
wondering, dude.
actual
I
What's
cat?
keep
that?
staring at it. I really need to know what that is. I really, really need to know what that is. This cat. I have been
Dude.
staring at it this entire time.
It's
When
a
we all
picture-
hold down click, by the way, it looks badass. It makes
Yeah.
a great, look at that. Yeah.
It's a picture of a cat.
So what we gotta do is we gotta kidnap that cat and then lower the prices.
Just give me a second. I'll go over to Dash.
Oh, are you interested in the picture over there in the corner?
Is it magical?
Oh, no. Old cat of mine. I miss you,
Aw.
poopsykins.
Makes
me
What happened to it?
Cheddar.
Perished. Long
Was it
ago.
eaten by one of the sea creatures?
Yes.
Like, really?
No, of course not. Died of natural causes. What are you, a monster?
For some.
He's gonna walk away.
He'll look at Dash and then look at the picture and just be like, it reminds me of Cheddar.
I miss my cat, dude.
I miss the cat. What happened to the cat?
Excuse me. She waves over to the two of you.
Yeah.
You seem to have an eye for it. You can have it if you'd like.
Really?
She nods and says, Embarrassingly, I kept it there in the corner when my little poopsykin died a while back, and I just needed to see his face. And
no,
then
you should keep it. No, it was your cat.
she holds her hands out and she says, "I've mourned, and I mainly did that to help me through the mourning process, but I'm ready to move on, and I don't need to keep staring at that picture. But if it brings you joy, please, by all means."
He'll sort of
What-
whisper over to Dash very quietly. You think it'd be inappropriate to ask her where the body is? I kind of want another cat.
No, that would be really inappropriate. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
She nods and she says, "I hope there's no hard feelings about the scroll. Please."
Oh, I'll buy it.
Her eyes light up and says, "Very well then." And then
Because I have trust issues. Can I pay 50 now and then 50 when I see it?
you can go ahead and make a persuasion check on that.
Okay.
Please! No!
Is it only 100?
I'm sorry?
Is it only 100?
No, it's 1,400.
Oh.
So she looks over at you and you just kind of see this pained expression on her face, and she says, if you'd like to go ahead and ask around, I mean, of course, it's so that you know my good name around here. I understand asking for so much there, but I have, unfortunately, it's a bit of an insurance policy, you see. You'd understand, but I'm afraid I must ask for the full price now. I have no interest in leaving this location. I've been well established for far too long. But I promise you, first thing in the morning, you will have your scroll.
Sorry, I just watched Isla like
Jump on the
Isla
desk.
slams her fist on
Yeah,
the table.
just-
What did you say?
no, I just imagined her literally just jumping onto the table and then jumping back off.
Like doing a little exercise.
Oh, quite acrobatic.
Honey,
That's
is there
not good
anything
enough.
you want
She's
before I
very
blow all my
dominant.
money?
Wait, who?
Like talking dash. Honey, is there anything you want before I blow all my money?
No, he's like looking at the robot, like sad about the robot.
Is
Go on.
this your first time traveling? Say hello, boy.
Me?
She's not talking to me. He's not talking to me.
Off planet, yes.
So you haven't learned that you don't buy anything at Shardport shops.
She
No,
she gives you a look like
Damn.
dagger stabbing through you right now, and she says, "Now, why do you have to be like that?"
You said it yourself. There's a markup.
There is. What are you trying to get at?
That it may be more cost-effective for us to spend our credits elsewhere for the things we really need.
Well, if that is how you've decided to spend your credits, I suppose I can't stop you from shopping elsewhere. As a silence falls over to the room, she'll look over at you and say, I can take a little off the top if there's something else you'd like to buy. I'll give you a discount. You move the markup.
Can I try and steal something just to see if the robot would
God.
react? I just want to see if the
Yes.
robot's good at his job, okay? That's all.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. What are you doing over here? You're kind of doing there?
Just grabbing the first thing I can, just eyeing the robot, seeing if it notices me.
All right. All right, so this is entry mode robot. So it would, yeah, it's not going to be very
I'm gonna get disintegrated.
So then, yes, it would have that model there. So I'm just going to, oh, whoops. My apologies. Okay, here we go. Oop. Hello? Oop, there we go. It doesn't notice as you reach out and grab a, oh no. Oh no. As you reach out and grab, and now upon your inventory is a potion of... Okay, yeah. A potion of superior healing is now in your inventory.
Oh god, I was gonna put it back, dude. I can't put that back. That's too
Yeah,
useful
just
for
keep
us.
it.
I'll leave it in the
God.
pocket, man.
It's not our fault that robot's bad at its job, dude.
I think Piper will ask her some more questions though before settling. Okay, so before I buy it, how about instead of the discount, you can help get me some information? Do you know if there's an alchemy store nearby or some place that sells herbs that I might be able to make water breathing potions or something like that?
Yes, actually, I do know of one. Recently I saw that Heshu over at a likely story. Saw some herbs going in there. I think he's looking to expand into alchemy and not just be a bookshop.
Sounds lovely. I'll buy the scroll.
All right.
I'll be
then.
back for in the morning. He'll hand over the money painfully.
All right, 1 second. I have to check one thing.
Eli sighs.
Do you want to die?
Another one bites the dust. A boom, boom, a boom.
Sure money.
Piper's also not used to saving money because they have too much of it
Too
in his
much
family.
money. Yeah, right.
He's not used to saving it. He's like, I just buy whatever the fuck I want.
She smiles over at you. So there's no hard feelings. Just 1,200 is fine.
We'll give a very pleasant smile. Thank you.
You look like you're going through it, dear.
I am.
She just she shakes her face and all she says is like, I can't turn down a frown. All right. Yes, the 1,200 credits will do, and you give her 1,200 credits.
Hands over the money with reckless abandon.
And then she takes it and she kind of like puts it in what clearly is a bag of holding, and she puts it in and does like an invisible tie, apparently putting some sort of safety measure upon it. And then she'll like, while holding the bag with her right hand and her left hand, do and as she claps and opens her hands, the bag is gone.
Ooh, fancy trick.
All right. You come here first thing in the morning. I will be here with your scroll, young sir.
Also, if you don't really want to spend all that money on a new android, we do have somebody who's really good at tinkering that could maybe fix up your current one for the right price.
Oh, yeah,
It'd be a lot cheaper.
And then she gives a stink eye over to Eli. Oh, yeah, who?
Eli crosses his arms.
Could get money, Eli. You do good work.
I don't know if I want work from him.
He's very
Well,
good at this job.
Well, he just called me a shyster.
He's also
I said
very
no such thing.
A shore shackside shop?
Beg
I'll
your
let you
pardon.
know I've been in business here for 20 years.
My words were shard pork chop.
She just looks over. Her eyes, if she could squint anymore, they're squinting over at you. What are you offering?
He's very good at his job. He could fix up your android so you wouldn't have to spend so much on a new one, maybe. But of course,
There's nothing wrong with that android. I'm not saying that I need to spend because that one's out of date. And of course I love my android. He's...
Nothing wrong with it.
No, of course there's nothing wrong, but they've got
He
these
lifts up the
lovely little
potion.
features.
How come it didn't see me take this then? That thing is outdated. That thing is outdated. And it's not good at its job.
All
I'd
right.
rather pay you like to fix it or give us a big discount.
He puts the potion back on the shelf.
Okay. So you've absolutely devastated this woman. Go ahead and give me a persuasion. However, this will be at a plus
God,
10
this is-
bonus.
Gone
Okay.
so wild.
Plus
no.
10. Why are we suck at charisma?
She blinks over at you as you move that, and you can tell she's a bit flushed. She's very embarrassed right now. And she's just looking at you, and she puts it down. And then she looks over at Eli and says, I see that, might need a little improving. And she looks over at Buddy, and she can't be mad. I mean, she's just more frustrated at what is, be assumed now, her ineptitude, at least in her mind. And she looks over at Eli and says, all right, perhaps it could use with a bit of maintenance. but I assure you, I thought it was only in the best of conditions. I'm gonna have to do inventory of the whole shop. Probably malfunctioned somehow. We need to improve that.
To your credit, you did everything you could. It's the hardware that's out of date, not your work. That sensor is, God, like a decade out of service at this point.
She looks and sighs and says, I know, I've tried to put in the new sensor in it already in the hopes that this wouldn't happen, but I so rarely get thefts nowadays that I didn't think I needed to. She looks over at you, and she looks over at Piper. She's just like, all right, what is your name?
To who?
To Eli, sorry. My mind, she turned over to Eli. She looks over to Eli and says, all right, what is your name?
God, what, Eli would have this name readily. I don't. The names that we used as our aliases.
Oh my God, that's gotta be on the doc, right?
That's a throwback.
I think that's pinned in our chat.
Yeah,
maybe.
Go check it so we can get that. It should be pinned.
Oh no, it's not. I gotta search Ted Smith. I remember mine. Wait, no, that's not it. Shit.
Yeah.
I got it. I know. Fuck, type it in the search bar. Summer.
Ted Smith.
Ted Smith.
Eli.
Francis Halloway.
Right, yeah, Francis Halloway.
All right, go for it.
Oh my God, these names were so good. Tommy Lisbon, I forgot.
Call me Francis.
Grotti. Pleasure to meet you, Francis.
Likewise.
All right, Francis, how much for your services?
Oh, let's just chalk it up to the price of that scroll.
He looks over at you and says, "Your 1,200 credits worth it?"
How much is this?
That's a pretty hefty price. And I would like to help you. I would like to help you with the process. Let's do half of the scroll price, 600 credits.
Eli will shrug. Deal.
She smiles and goes, all right. And then she will promptly hand Piper back 600 credits.
Nice. And then he'll hand Eli the 600 credits.
Will Eli take the 600 credits?
And Piper will look at him and be like, you're doing the work, not me.
He doesn't seem happy about it. But after a few seconds, he'll take the money.
Eli's also got some stacks. Eli's currently got 1,120 credits.
Must be nice.
Sorry.
Boy.
You got paid by your mob family, remember? And then promptly spent it on nothing.
Damn.
That is double
Sounds
what
like
I have
Eli, yeah.
listed.
Well, you just got the 600 credits. That's why you're at 1120.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's why you are now loaded. Yes. So you hand that, and it goes, would you be able to stop by after closing time? And then we can work on it for over the evening?
When's closing?
Yes, make it easy. Next 8 hours. You've got some time.
Yeah, we can make that work.
I shouldn't need to spend too much time. I think the project will take 5-6 hours at most. And then she'll nod.
See you in 8 hours.
Mm-mm. All right, then. Anything else I can assist you fine patrons with?
No, I'm broke.
You're not broke. You're broke for a rich kid. You got 916 credits on you. I spent all my money.
Dash has just been watching Logan move chess pieces around for a while.
You're waiting for Logan to get out of the way so you can get.
He's just watching, maybe nodding every now and then to pretend like he knows what's going on.
Do you notice anything?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you?
Is this, would it be an obvious thing?
No, I don't know that you were there at the time.
Oh.
I don't particularly remember.
What's happening? Huh?
I think I know.
Do you?
Shut up, you. You're
Are you?
you're
Are
a
you
gerbil. You're a hamster now.
Wait, are you recreating the chessboard between you and Victor?
I don't know. Do you know that in character? I don't know.
No, I wouldn't know. I wasn't
No,
there.
no
so
comment.
I love how you
No.
figured that out. Like, holy shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
That
No,
is-
Dash is just nodding. Like, yes, chess, a game I know,
Yeah.
understand fully.
You see
Wait.
Logan redoing the same move, but in different, like, he's moving the same piece in different places, trying to figure out the optimal strategy.
I have a question.
Yes.
So it has been established, at least allegedly, Victor came through the shop, which means he would have seen the same chessboard. Would he have not done anything before that? Or before this point?
Looks at Joe.
Before this point, I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Guys, where's our bug? Did we leave him outside?
You'll watch as he's like walking outside. He seems to be asking the guard something.
Oh, that's not good.
Dash will walk over and open the door to like see if he can find Pinchy.
You'll see Pinchy immediately, and he goes,
It's some sort of processed meat, right? It's wrapped around something called
Hey, babe.
cornmeal.
Hey, bud, what are you doing?
Looking for the dog of corn. There's got to be a booth around here somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they don't eat that here. It's a different planet after all, you know.
That's
looks over.
Dash will like not really be trying to deter him. He'll like join the conversation, be like, "Yeah, it's like it comes on a stick, and it like has like
The
like
stick has a lot of fiber in it as well. You eat it in one gulp.
Yeah, you're not meant to eat the stick. He eats the stick, but you're not meant to eat the stick. You use the stick.
The
It's a
station
handle?
guard. The station guard holds up his hands and says, and it's just like,
Sorry, you've got me at processed meat. We don't do that here. The folks here over at Europa prefers a higher class of dining.
Oh
So do
Nope.
they have it?
as he looks over. at
no,
Dash.
I don't think they have it, Pinchy.
What? What are
No,
we
it-
doing on this damned planet?
Look, everybody's suffering for different reasons. We'll find you something similar, or maybe you'll find something here that you like just as much.
Dash, I'm so hungry.
I know, me too. They had a menu in there, and I had to look away.
Listen, this buddy guy, he seems fine, right? But there's nothing on the ship to eat. It's
Hey,
absolutely
come
disgusting.
this way. Come this way. Hey, thanks so much for your time.
Move along, citizen.
Okay, wait, what were you saying?
He's got these fake corn dogs. He called it a carrot. It was disgusting to say and to taste.
Oh, that's a vegetable. It just grows in the ground.
What is a vegetable?
Well, I don't know that vegetable. Wait, hold on.
Sorry. Like, is it a gourd?
Well, so vegetable is kind of like a catch-all term for different sorts of foods that grow in the ground. Typically, it doesn't really mean anything specific, but carrots count. Pretty much anything that grows in the ground counts as a vegetable generally, but it's what you would call a root vegetable. So you're eating the carrot is like the root of the plant.
So
Does
you're
that make sense?
eating root?
Yeah,
Why would you do this to yourself?
it's really good it's really good for us. I don't know about you, to be honest. I'm
And
not
it's
sure.
Covered with
What did you-
dirt.
What did you eat before corn dogs, Pinchy?
Oh, that's not a good question.
Well, growing up.
And then Oh, no, I don't even want to. So, all I'm going to say, and I'll tell it to you offline, is that Pinchy kind of goes into this detail about how the chi are born, and how there will be placenta left, and pretty much how that is recycled into the.
I was gonna say they
Delicious.
definitely like somehow eat each other or eat the egg sacs or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's also a little bit of like a mama bird activity that also needs to be done because the mother has to reprocess it all. And that keeps a chi soldier fed for pretty much their entire life, which is expected to be about 1 to 2 years because they are such a warlike race. This is probably the longest a chi has been alive is Pinchy. So Pinchy is very hungry.
And that's why I look for food currently.
I rolled a 4 on deception. Dash looks horrified.
I understand.
That's
We're not even back on the Chi homeworld. I don't even know where that is from here, so I can't get a second serving. I'm also shocked.
You know, there's lots of animals in nature that also eat those things.
I don't know. Buddy's very insistent about this bird issue.
I don't think Buddy eats what you're talking about. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know that. I shouldn't make assumptions about Buddy. He's surprised me before.
No, Buddy seems like a good guy. Don't tell him that, though. He'll never hear the end of it.
You've been saying a lot of really nice things lately.
He gets quiet like he's shocked.
It's nice. It's I don't know. I feel like you've been
What?
What?
Oh, what? I've been doing what?
You've been. Should I take it back? I can't tell if
you've noticed. I'm so embarrassed.
What? It's not a bad thing.
It's a sign of weakness, clearly.
Well, think of it this way. You know, we've all gotten this far because we're a group and you know, we're companions of a sort, and a good way to make sure that we all have each other's backs is to show appreciation for one another, you know?
Look, fine. I tuned out halfway of what you were saying. Just listen.
Okay.
You keep that to yourself, and we'll be fine. And on occasion, I will say something nice about you. But our enemies must not know this. Victor must not know this.
That you're nice now?
Don't say that. I'm not nice. I've never been nice.
Mean, that you've always been mean. Okay.
He nods ferociously at you, and he's like,
yeah, you're very mean.
And that's why you're the smartest out of us all.
Okay.
You're the smart one. Logan is the spiritual one, actually. We had a lovely little relaxing thing until I heard that huge explosion in the back deck.
Oh yeah, that.
I like Logan, but don't you ever tell him that, okay?
Okay.
You know what I've decided, Dash? I'm going to tell you all of my deepest, darkest secrets, because I feel comfortable telling this to you, and I trust you implicitly.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
You're the only one I told about where I got my food. At first, I thought it was something I'd be ashamed of, but now that I've revealed that to you, it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Oh, that's. I'm glad. I'm really glad that that's.
You're now my best friend, Dash. And he puts his mandible on your shoulder.
Okay.
Let's do this again sometime.
All right. Okay. Wait, just for clarity.
Yes.
As far as everyone else is concerned, we are also not best friends because you wouldn't be friends with me because you're mean, correct?
Pinchy just looks at you, and if tears could swell up within his eyes, they would. And he says,
and that's why you're my best friend.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
You just get me, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you're with us, Pinchy.
Yes. Now, let's go ahead and eat some sort of giant pig or something. I'm very hungry.
Yeah, let's see what everybody's doing in here.
Supper time,
He says as he screams it. And you'll
Dash.
actually see the woman stand up a little bit. While that's going on, go on.
I was gonna say dash. In your head, you hear
No.
Oh my God.
No.
you hear this. Few steps behind, two you look to find. A city on the sea, a bookshop may be key. Magic forbidden within. Let the hunt begin.
Fuck. I couldn't type fast enough. Dash looks kind of panicked.
What's wrong? Did Pinchy eat somebody?
There's a chi here.
Yeah, he's pretty domesticated.
Hello.
See, he wears people clothes.
He like beelines for Logan. I just Logan,
Yes.
I just heard I think Victor just sent me a message in my head. I think I just heard a message from him.
Logan slow turns to look at you like you're absolutely bonkers.
He used to send weird messages to me before he left. I think he just did that again.
For what purpose would he send
I
you
don't-
rain messages?
I don't know. It was a rhyme. I don't.
He sent you a rhyme?
Yeah. Like he's like patting his pockets, like he might have something to write on. Pipes, do you have paper or?
Yeah,
Something
I have a book. Just say a word.
How quiet are you guys being? Are you guys like hush-hushing?
I was all of that. I whispered to Logan. The paper thing I said out loud normally.
Okay, I have paper. What do you need?
Dash will write down what I was able to write
Hit me.
down. Which is this. I put it in Deadbeats chat.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
He writes down a few steps behind, two you look to find, and then he makes like a big squiggle in the middle, like he knows there was more. and then writes magic forbidden within, let the hunt begin.
What is this?
I couldn't remember all of it. I'll tell you in a minute, sorry. That's what I got. I'll hand it to Logan.
Well, based on what you have of this mind poem, a few steps behind, I would imagine, is us. Two you look to find, I imagine, is them. Magic forbidden within, let the hunt begin. Well, I'm not sure about that third line. Perhaps it's referring to one of us? Let the hunt begin seems self-evident.
Should I be concerned?
I think it's fine. Maybe.
What happened?
The real
Just sent me a
question...
message.
Who did?
It's Victor.
Oh God, I hate that dude.
I didn't remember the whole thing though. Sorry.
Do you want me to sending him?
Wait, can you do that?
Yes, you want me to.
Yeah, can you tell him to send? Can you message him and tell him to send me the message again?
baby.
You see him open up his book and you see him pull a phone cord out of his book. He'll cast sending to Victor and he'll just say, "Can you do it again? Dash didn't get all of it."
Oh my God.
I'm stepping back from this.
You'd hear him respond. Lovely weather, isn't it, around here? As he tries to keep low key, and then he'd bring out his book and a bit more of an angry tone. Few steps behind, who you look to find. A city on the sea. A bookshop may be key. Magic forbidden within. Let the hunt begin.
Dash gives a thumbs up. Okay, I got it this time.
Say thank you in your head. Say thank you in your head. You might be able to respond.
Can I talk back?
You should, if it's sending, yeah. Try saying thank you in your head.
But do it in the form of a poem. It's polite.
Okay. In his mind, he'll think, thank you, thank you.
So, did you do it?
I panicked. I just did thank you twice. But I got the rest of it. They'll add the other words, which is a city on the sea, a bookshop may be key.
Well, if it's a bookshop, there's one literally across the way.
So,
Are we supposed to use magic in there? Is that what this means?
Well, maybe there's forbidden magics within the bookshop?
can we just get lunch and then go to the bookshop? I'm kind of like hungry. It was a long flight. I didn't like the seed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna admit
I'm
it. I didn't
hungry
like
too.
the seed. It wasn't good pellets.
You then hear, off in this corner, you then hear,
So it was processed meat on a wooden stick covered in cornmeal.
I do miss the processed meat. They're loaded over there in Io.
I know, right? It's like all they eat over there.
Oh, everything's fine. This one's a good fellow. I've never spoken with a Chi before.
Yeah. He's mean. He's a really mean guy.
What are you talking about? He's so sweet now.
Pinchy gives you the most obvious thumbs up, like he's being subtle, but clearly is not.
Dash also gives a really obvious thumbs up.
And he nods, believing that you guys have invented a secret language amongst each other where everything's okay. Anyways, someone was saying something?
Well, I feel like we should consider, perhaps, that our purpose here is to find Hellebore. And perhaps this whole Victor thing is to lead us away from that.
And Karis did work with my dad.
So, I don't know. Either we follow them and it leads us to your father, or they are purposefully trying to lead us away. That is the real mystery.
I'm looking for Karis. Isla's face is stone cold. Like, any levity she might have had before this is just gone.
Sure. However, the brain poem, that was all Victor. We don't know that Karis is with him anymore. That
if we find Victor, we find Karis.
Logan, looks at you and is a little taken aback.
She is unflinching.
Yeah, he makes a mental note of your current demeanor.
The best plans are done around a food table. All right? And we haven't eaten in 45 minutes, so we are beyond time.
Food.
Let's go get ourselves some nice brunch.
He was in the middle of a conversation, by the way. He hears food and mid-sentence, he just walks away saying, food?
Oh, same. Hellebore will switch in instead of Piper this time and be like, I'm with them. I would like food. Y'all talk too. I can't see water. I'm good. We're getting num-nums today.
Num-nums today.
This is a door, right? He'll look at the lady.
Yes, that'll take you over to the shop. It's so nice meeting each and every one of you. Your scroll will be ready tomorrow.
Gotcha, man.
Francis, I'll see you later tonight.
Kadekalla.
Francis.
Who's Francis?
I'll give a nod as he heads towards the door.
Oh. Yeah, Francis.
You say that all out loud.
He whispered who's Francis, but then once he figured it out, he wanted to make sure everybody knew that he knew what was going on, and full volume said, "Yeah, Francis."
You'll watch as you walk into here. Logan, are you still working on the chess set? Almost said
Yeah,
chef
just
set.
he's pondering it.
As you walk
Table
in,
for 8.
you'll see this gentleman over there, and say, "Welcome to the Wayward Pub. Right this way, please." You will see a shrouded woman sitting over in this direction. She seems to be familiar to you all.
Oh my god, is that the lady that smuggled us?
Oh my god, I think it is.
That is
That
indeed
Logan tried to sell me to?
That is indeed Sylvis Quinn, the smuggler that you dealt with last season 1.
Hold
My
up.
notes have her down as Frozen Lily.
I'll be right back.
Excuse me, is that buffet over there free? He points to the plant pot in the corner.
Hey, Logan.
It's not real.
Logan.
Yes.
Logan starts
What?
poking
What?
you. The lady
Yeah.
you tried to sell me to is here.
Logan looks over at the dwarf. I don't think so.
No, she's in the other room.
She's looking at Hellebore, because Hellebore just changed right in front of her.
Don't question it.
What?
No money's
who-
good here, just as everyone else's.
Should I follow you?
Or getting lunch, yeah.
From the woman I tried to sell you to.
No, she's just eating here. She's not working here.
Logan looks over at the dwarf and does one of those, like, another day in paradise. Follows you in.
She chuckles to herself while you walk in. Yeah, right over here is good. And then here are the menus for today. And then he presents you the same written menu that you were given at the front area of the magic shop.
Can we just get 4 of everything, please, mate?
Sure. And you said 8 people?
Well, hang on.
All right,
Huh?
then. That'll be
Let's
320
prices.
credits, please.
Just one coffee, please.
Oh.
I'm not hungry.
Okay. If he's not eating,
I'm really hungry.
I'm
Oh,
also really hungry. I'll eat.
I'm also really hungry.
he looks up to Eli. You eating, mate?
I guess.
Okay, so there's 2 of us aren't eating. Let's just say 2 of everything on the menu, please, mate.
Are you a chi? Yes.
Yeah, he's chill.
Your money's good here. And then he just kind of puts the menu in front of him, not even phased. All right. And then, so, I will also present the menu again to y'all. Welcome to the Wayward Pub. So, as I show this all to you again.
I want to sit at Isla's table because she's cool. I'm going to sit over here.
I understand. I'm a mean guy.
No, you're not.
Winks over at Dash. Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
really mean.
Thumbs up, thumbs
Dash,
up.
why would you say that about him?
He's because he's really mean.
But he's-
The meanest guy in the group.
A dried up
Squints.
tear. Just
How would you say that?
This is my best friend. He's my best friend.
Oh my god.
All right, could we get 2 pepper venisons,
All right.
1 roasted shrew,
Right.
2 pan-fried eggs,
Okay.
and that's all for me. Whatever you guys want.
All right. So, just to let you
You
guys
know how much all of this food is?
that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So, each meal is 10 credits. If you finish any of these meals, they all grant you the same benefit of well-fed. When you are well fed,
Nice.
you are granted an additional 3 hit dice to spend when you spend hit dice during short heals.
Ooh-wee.
So I hand him. So these are the 10 each. I hand him 50 credits.
Yep. So you get set of that. Yep. Cha-ching! So that's. By the way, the bonus does not stack, obviously, but
Yeah, no, I'm okay with it. Oh, I already marked it off. Hold on.
Yep.
Eli will clear his throat behind Isla.
Isla turns her head to look at him, just kind of in the corner of her eye.
Did you eat anything when we were on the ship?
No.
Have something.
I said I'm not hungry.
You're angry, which I get. But if you're going to take that anger out on them, you need to be well fed. You need your strength.
Don't got money.
It's covered.
Isla furrows her eyebrows. She's clearly not happy, but she shrugs and says, I'll take a crispy seagull.
You got it.
That's a smart choice.
Aw.
They're going extinct in the area.
Oh my god.
All right, so that's 1. And then Eli, what are you having?
Eli will have the peppered venison.
All right. That's another cha-ching over for
So
you.
will Dash. Dash will have that too.
All right, Dash. That will be. I keep losing things. I keep losing things. All right, so Dash, you're at 204 credits.
Neat.
And then Pinchy goes,
The same thing as Buddy.
doesn't point at Buddy, just says Buddy's name, assuming that he knows who Buddy is. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Points at Buddy. And
And you don't have any money.
you'll notice as he goes to serve, he goes, huh?
You don't have any.
Turns around. And then he'll go back over to the kitchen. You'll notice she is currently eating. I'll just roll a d4 for this, because why not? Numero dos. She's eating the roasted shrew with chestnut fondue.
Share with me. That's what I wanted.
You'll watch as a droid will slowly patrol around the area. And while you're waiting for your food, what are you guys doing?
Angrily staring at the table.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yep.
Has the lady noticed us yet? Has she paid us any mind?
She has paid you absolutely no mind, or uncertain if she has noticed you. She's just picking away at the tiny shrew and just taking little bites. And she just cleans off her mouth, the napkin, just normal eating.
Should I have Eugene go say hi? She's very familiar with Eugene. I think she rode up front with her.
I don't know if we need to bother the maid.
That's true.
Any other conversations happening at the table? All right. Yeah.
I think like Dash is right across from Isla. I think he would, I think he would notice her demeanor. Look, we'll find her.
Isla looks at Dash, but doesn't move her head, so her eyes just does the look up thing.
Yep.
And she says nothing and just stares.
Dash doesn't look intimidated. He looks like he earnestly just wants. He wants to help,
She goes back to looking at the table.
All right. So silence falls over the table as some time passes. And eventually, he comes back and presents everyone their plates of food. He'll then take the plate up here from the smuggler before. And say, that's 10 credits. She happily pays. And she gets ready to, it seems, depart while you guys have your food presented before you. As you hear the kitchen door open and close. You'll watch as the woman kind of just cleans herself up. She walks, she turns. You guys are free to interrupt at any time. She'll look over to the lot of you, kind of tip her hat, and then move on with her day as she starts walking out.
I don't know her.
I love criminals.
Door closes behind as you hear her walk off in the alleyway.
She definitely has nothing to do with the smuggling issue that the other lady talked about.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Dash would not make that connection.
Oh, he says that out loud. Yeah, she definitely didn't have anything to do with that smuggling.
You guys
I will.
Oh, go on, please.
He'll glance over at her table. Is there anything left there?
You will see that the plates is fully cleaned out. You'll notice the receipt and what appears to be 2 additional credits along with the stack of 10 credits. It's a little tip.
Noted.
All right. With the food presented to you guys, do you all just eat in silence?
I eat without speaking, but it's definitely not in silence.
Oh, yeah. Same with Pinchy. He's just eating everything. You guys... Oh, go on.
I was going to say, I eat 3 meals and then put 2 in either cheek. 1 in left, 1 in the right.
My God.
Oh, yeah. His cheeks are just puffed up. And Pinchy, as he's finishing his 5th plate, looks over.
You gotta show me how to do that. That seems very useful.
And then takes a big, painful swallow.
Hellebore will try to start up a conversation with Eli, though.
Go for it.
Hey, Eli, you, seemed like you liked the workshop back at the house.
It is no exaggeration when I say that it's the finest workshop I've ever been in.
I've thought about an idea while we were on the ship, so I'm gonna run it past you really quick. Essentially, I gotta take over family business stuff soon, and you seem to enjoy the workshop, and we run a few pediatric hospitals and clinics, and I wanted to know maybe if I take over, if you would want to, work and make toys for the kids at the pediatric centers that our family runs. He looks like really shy about asking this. He looks like he's very shy about this.
Pinchy, face full of food, hears all of this and just watches.
Elena show.
Up until the mention of toys, Eli's brow was furrowed. He wasn't quite sure where you were going with it, but at the mention of toys, his eyes light up. And
Aww.
he does his best to contain it. And he simply says, "Count me in."
That's good. You might have to deal with my mom a little bit, but you'll get to use the workshop as much as you want, and I'm sure the kids would appreciate it.
When you say taking over the business, what exactly?
We're looking at the future face of Hellebore Pharmaceuticals, baby!
You want that?
I wouldn't mind it.
If that science experiment was any consolation, you got a knack for it.
I know what I'm doing at least 80% of the time. The other 20% is fog in the brain.
Well, do you know when that's going to happen?
I assume sometime after we actually find out where Dad is, and or go home, and or my dad and or family not being dead due to looks back at kind of like points over his shoulder with his thumb at Logan. But
As you do that, like as you move your thumb back, you see Pinchy's just staring into your conversation the entire time.
I like to imagine he accidentally like thumbs Pinchy in the eye.
Ow.
Oh, Jesus, Pinchy, back up!
Pinchy interrupts just for a moment to pat you on the back and say, "That was very nice what you did." And then he takes his thumb out, he puts his thumb up towards you, and he says, "This is a secret handshake that we had dashed you to let us know that we're okay."
He looks at Dash, looks at Pinchy, does the thumbs up.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Make it.
But yeah, I thought I didn't know if you would actually want to go back and work with the Lamentos or not, but I thought I'd give the offer in case you didn't.
If I wanted to be there with them, I would be there now. I had an out. Didn't want to be with them in the first place.
So how'd you end up with them then?
Let's just say I made a bad decision. Let's leave it at that.
I've made some of those, I understand.
We all have.
Do the rest of you sit in silence while you finish your meals?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a thing real quick. I watch. Sorry, I'm trying to look for a correct icon. Guess I'll just. Yeah, I'll just.
Damn, I can't believe rocks fall and everybody dies, dude.
That's exactly what happened.
I can't believe it. Where did those rocks come from?
Sudden earthquake.
All right, you all are well fed. You guys have,
Yay!
you guys have 3 extra hit dice you could spend while taking short rests and healing. So nice little comfortable step for you guys. At the end of the meal, you'll kind of watch as the patron goes over, collects everyone's plates, and then starts taking everyone's credits. And then looks over at Pinchy, who is just with one of the napkins just cleaning off his face. Sir, you owe 50 credits. And you'll watch as Pinchy's like,
That was meant to hear. You'll hand over the additional 50.
I forgot that we have to teach him about commerce still.
I mean, Pinchy, all Pinchy's learning is that food's free. Because he's never had to deal with the paid for anything, so he's just like, he nods as if that was expected. Like that was the custom or something.
Ah, let's not ruin his bliss. We'll teach him about it later.
That was not bad. Not bad at all.
And he pats his stomach. And then he just kind of like his thorax a little bit. And then just kind of like, as he's doing that, he looks down to him doing that
and goes, oh, that's why you do that. Oh, I understand now. Such interesting customs.
Oh, and they just keep patting his little belly area as you guys are walking out.
Isla like looks between Eli and then Pinchy, and then just looks back down at the table and mutters a small thanks.
Don't mention it.
All right, Logan, where's the bookshop?
Oh, it's... Follow me.
As you're walking up over here, you will see the door open to leave this sort of like group of shoppings. The alleyway over here takes you to the south. There's also a door down there that Isla was heading towards.
Isla don't know that. She's gonna follow.
He said to follow him, I guess.
You'll see Pinchy outside the window, Dash, as you're walking away, giving you the
God
thumbs
damn
up.
He gives a thumbs up back.
He opens the door, looks in. Everything's okay! And then closes the door.
All right, with the view of water in sight again, Piper runs over here to the other alleyway.
Oh God! Wait! Like
What?
follows him.
Just give him a blindfold already.
Come here. You're fine.
He crawls on the back again.
Uppies.
Uppies again.
Logan and Co., you will arrive to a double set of doors. Eli has gotten lost.
Yeah, I assume I followed.
Okay.
Foundry
Or we
locked
get-
up on me.
Oh, no, it's all good. Or we can just assume Eli got lost. I like that. Oh. Where are they?
He's paying Pinchy's check and then comes out. We just gone.
Everyone just walked away. So you are in front of a double set of doors. There seems to be a sign of a book, and on it is called A Likely Story, is the name of the bookstore.
Cute.
Very cute.
Well, I guess this is it.
This is where our hint was, wasn't it?
I would assume I wasn't the one who received a brain poem.
I didn't ask for a brain poem, okay?
Is that what
Isla immediately like walks in and starts
Hello and welcome
not
to
literally tearing through books, but just thumbing
Yeah.
through a bunch of them.
Hello
Logan?
and welcome to a likely story. Sees the fire in Isla's eyes. So, as you guys are here, this is also another shop. So let me go ahead and show you the inventory of this shop.
For Dodger's note, because there are windows here that look right at the water, he will not be getting down.
Yeah, I knew. I checked.
At the most beautiful location here. Oh, isn't that view wonderful?
You got any comic books?
Yes, graphic novels right back there.
Oh,
10 for a credit.
nice.
Go.
So-
Dash also walks.
Okay.
Buddy to where the comic books are.
Looking through them all.
So, the shopkeep over at A Likely Story sells a variety of books with different types of rarities that can range anywhere from 1 to 1,000 credits, depending on what you're looking for. However, for more mechanical purposes, you are able to purchase scrolls here that also change stock every week. You'll notice that there is an item called a tome. This is a new mechanic we're experimenting around with. Yeah. A tome essentially allows you to learn the spell in that book, even if it is not part of your original set of class spells. Which means if you were to, say, find a Tome of Bless and read upon it, even though you are not a class that can cast Bless, you would still learn Bless. It doesn't take up a spell slot, and it's just a spell that you would learn. Because of this, tomes are very expensive and take a lot of research. Depending on the level of the spell, it takes 1 day of research per level of the spell, and requires you to make an appropriate spell check depending on what class you are. So, for example, if you're trying to learn a cleric spell and you're a wizard, you would have to make an Arcana check with a DC scaling depending on the level of the spell. After you spend your time researching the tome and you make the check, if you fail the check, you will have to spend more time researching again. So what's cool is You are actually, for spellcasters, able to make your own tomes if you so wish. It does require a little bit of material components and double the time it would to read the tome, but essentially you can create a tome of a spell that you know. The exchange for that is that you lose access to that spell and the spell slot that is associated with how you learned that. So if you know 8 spells, for example, and you give away one of them as a sorcerer, you now only have 7 spell slots. You can't refill that slot. If you are a wizard, you don't have to worry about this because you know all spells, but you will have to pay more of a material component. But if you are a scribe wizard, you will pay that material component at a discounted rate. We also have a bonus success system in play, which means if you roll, for every 5 you roll above the DC, you can actually use less material components when writing tomes. But it is a very long and arduous process. That is why they are so expensive.
For wizards, would they also lose the spell slot similar to sorcerers?
No, because wizards don't
it-
have spell slots.
Oh, it's not the spell slots, it's spells
Spell no.
known.
Oh, my apologies.
Okay.
Yeah, which is still pretty bad.
I was
but-
like, I lose my spell slot?
No, I apologize. The spell's known slot, you lose
Okay,
that slot when
gotcha.
you write a tome.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand better now.
But as a wizard, you can just keep writing day and night. And if you're a
Yeah.
scribe, it's cheaper. It's cheap as well. It's a great way to make a little bit of extra cash. But yes, you would actually see that there is a tome in the inventory of a likely story. The Tome of Holy Weapon. That's why it's 7,050 credits.
Oh, we're broke.
Mm-hmm. You're approaching some big ticket items here. That's okay, because you're going to start finding more big ticket items to sell.
Ooh.
Yes, is there anything I can assist you with? No? All right, just let me know if you have any...
Have you got any? Have you only got any comics about Sungazer?
Who?
Sungazer. Surely you've read the comics of Sungazer. I'm looking for issues 7, 11, and 14.
I believe I don't think we have those issues, but there should be some over there. And you do see like a very in that pile, just like common Sungazer issues that are just like scattered about that you either already have or weren't very popular of this.
Yeah, he flicks through and he finds them.
Oh, we go for 3 of these.
That's why they're 10 for credits, sir.
No, I'm only looking for those 3 issues to complete my collection.
All right. Well, if you want, I could always check with my. He smiles. You see a smirk over his face. Excuse me, sir. Come over here. Which issues are you looking for again?
7, 11, and 14.
7, 11, 14. Go ahead and write those down. Now, I don't know if we have those in stock, but I might know someone that can get it for me. So if you would like to write those down and just maybe come back in a week, I might have what you're looking for. How much are you willing to pay for these comics?
I would give. I'll tell you what, 500 credits.
I'll see what I can do for you, he says with a smile as he circles up the paper. And he puts it in his pocket and he kind of gives you a wink.
Appreciate it, mate.
I assure you, I'm sure we'll find those comics for you. Anything you're looking for, in fact, I'm sure we can find for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, just those 3 for now, mate.
He nods. You just go back to digging through.
Yep, looking at other comics.
Go on.
Isla's gonna look through the room a little bit, and she's going to quietly just like cast detect magic and see if any of the books are particularly magical.
As you kind of like scroll through the books, you'll kind of recognize. So you're just like kind of like going through everything. Is that correct? Like scrolling through all this stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So you're casting detect magic, and you kind of see it. You know, you see all the various magical books and scrolls that he's currently selling of a variety of different levels as you're going through there. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And we'll be adding a +5 to this roll. All right, so a 14. Sorry, there's nothing else more I can give you. The only magic that you're able to detect as you're kind of looking around through the books is you're just finding the various scrolls and stuff like that. But that is all you're finding so far.
Okay.
Logan, what are you doing?
Watching her with great interest.
Just see her just feverish thing as she's just like looking around here.
Isla does not notice. She's wrapped up in her own world.
Ooh, another food.
Logan
Carrying
doesn't
all
say
these
anything.
books.
No,
Yep.
Logan's just watching you.
What?
don't eat anything in here.
Fine. I just ate anyways.
Eli, what are you doing?
He's mostly, I guess, scanning labels of things, like, I guess, the aisles. And he's more so paying attention to the shopkeep than anything.
Okay. What are you paying attention to the shopkeep for?
Really just trying to size him up.
Insight check, please.
Oh, these rolls today.
One of those days, guys.
Yeah.
He just has a dopey smile upon his face.
Better now than in combat. It's fine.
True.
Hellebore, what are you doing?
Clinging to Dash's back with his tail wrapped around him again because he can see water and he don't like it.
And Dash?
Dash is reading comic books.
I'm just having a good time over here. You just kind of watch as Pinchy's just looking around, and you'll kind of see his eyes widen a little bit as Pinchy's walking around. It seems to be a familiar thing. And he's looking over, just everyone's reaction. Excuse me! And yells over Pinchy, and she looks over. Yes! And you'll see that the shopkeep obviously looks to the left and right and quietly tries to motion him over. And for anyone in earshot, actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick. Oh yeah, Logan, your elf ears hear everything. As the slightest whisper of the shopkeep.
Go on.
And kind of looks over at Pinchy and says, "Oh, you're the one, right?"
Yes.
Pinchy, unsure of how to answer. And you're just gonna go ahead and look over here. He's like, "Okay, you're the buyer. I thought you'd be coming more in the evening hours. And that's what we agreed upon, right?" And he looks around and says,
Are you open then?
and he goes, "Clearly I'm," and then he just kind of like notes and says, "Oh, you're not the never mind, sir. I misunderstood."
Okay.
He just kind of walks away. And then just kind of straightens himself up. Yeah, you hear all of that, Logan.
I think Logan at the moment is still more concerned with what's going on in this situation right here.
Mm-hmm. And what's he doing?
Just still watching.
Okay.
This
Sorry,
young
gang,
lady
I got
has,
trauma.
yeah, this young
I mean,
lady's taking a turn.
Yeah, so all you just see if you're just gonna stare and watch her, she's just going through the bookshelves looking for something.
Sure, I imagine. What is your intent? What is your demeanor? What's going on with you? What do I have to roll for this?
No, I feel like it'd be pretty obvious. Isla is just Isla doesn't even know what she's looking for. All she knows is that we received a message that there's some sort of hint in this bookshop, so she is just feverishly looking through the books and trying to see if something stands out to her.
So
I don't think she even knows what she's looking for.
As you're feverishly like looking around, you'll kind of watch as he is, well, anyone that would care to see, he kind of seems a little like sheepishly embarrassed, and then you just kind of see him scramble as he pulls a small wand from underneath, and he makes a slight motion, and then his ears will perk up, and then he looks directly at Isla and goes, "Excuse me? Any sort of active magical effect you're doing, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. No spell casting in the store."
Him.
Hey, sir, excuse me, ma'am. You can't be casting spells in here.
What spell?
Clearly,
She looks at him.
Clearly, the scrying spell that you got going. I don't know what it is.
Scrying spell?
What are you scrying for, anyways?
Just looking through the books, sir. And she keeps thumbing through things.
Well, we'll stop casting that.
Shh! It's a library. Keep it down.
You're like, I like to imagine, like, Buddy's just sitting on the ground, just paging through a comic, and, like, Dash is, like, standing next to him doing the same.
Piper is now also trying to read the comics over Dash's shoulder, but trying to not make eye contact with the water.
Isla, do you stop casting Detect Magic?
Nope. She's gonna, like, go down all of these aisles and glance through each one as she's passing by.
I don't understand why you're snooping about with whatever scrying spell you have, but I would insist that you stop. Otherwise, there'll be some real trouble here.
Trouble?
That's right.
Are you going to be causing trouble for a patron? I might be looking for something quite valuable. You're gonna throw me out on my ass just because you have a stick up your butt?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
I'm not good at that.
This will also be at a +5. All right. Well,
oops, sorry. That was an
all
accident.
Good. Roll again, please.
Sorry. There it is. Still bad.
One of those days.
It's one of those days.
It's a bad day.
So I almost feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were kind of under the guise of like Eris. You know, you were so used to being that like buff, intimidating person that you still, in some ways, can't help yourself. And then
she's definitely channeling that.
Even though you roll the 10, and it doesn't necessarily frighten him, it does make him consider for a second. And he goes, a patron, of course not, ma'am. I meant no offense, but we do have rules within the shop. You understand that, do you?
Preventing me from finding the spells that I need here in a magical book shop?
They're clearly
That's
marked.
Interesting.
Well, you don't need scrying magic for that.
Did she see anything particularly interesting as she passed by all of these aisles?
Because of the intimidation check, because of the investigation check you rolled earlier, all you were able to detect were the various scrolls and also the tone that seems to be in there. But otherwise, no. But the general demeanor that you've been presenting, or that's been presenting here, is a little suspicious. Were you doing so while they're yelling back and forth, Logan, are you doing something?
I was going to try to ask her to calm down, but it is clearly too late.
Yeah, you've looked through the aisles. Just turn the spell off, please. It just gives me a headache.
Gives you a headache, huh? She looks past him at his desk over here.
Yes, and he kind of like backs up a little bit as he just kind of like goes over here. I meant to say you're giving me a headache. I meant to just.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Fine
then.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just
You just can't cast scrying magic here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but that's just a new rule, new policy. You can't do it here.
New policy. Why the change?
I'm not going to go into specifics with you.
Why not?
Because it's back-end business stuff. Don't want to share any trade secrets.
Well, you're asking us to not do what's well within our right. But like a good reason.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. All right. As you go in and try to explain it, look, all I'm going to say is I've come into some money to help keep the bookstore afloat. There was a small, simple set of rules that needed to be followed, and that's all there is to it. And I'd rather not lose the hefty investment that these investors gave me.
Multiple investors. Would you be so...
Go on.
Could you describe them?
I'm afraid I cannot. It's entirely out of the question. Consider them angel investors. They are my angels, of course. They saved my business.
Angels that, and correct me if I'm wrong, would prefer to remain anonymous.
What they prefer to do is entirely up to them, but yes, I am not supposed to disclose their names. And I feel very uncomfortable with this conversation, and I would have to ask each and every one of you if there's something you need to purchase to go ahead and bring it up front here. Otherwise, I think I'll be closing up for the day.
What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she wanna look at the bus.
I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
And I will drop the spell for good intentions.
You see him calm
And
down
she
a
does
little
so.
bit, and he smiles and scurries underneath the desk, kind of like swirls the wand around in a circle, nods, and puts the wand down and says, "Okay, I feel better now. I apologize if I got a little heated. Of course, I respect your patronage. How may I help you, ma'am?"
Have you seen a couple come in here? A large woman, red hair, and a smaller man. They seemed a bit out of place, black hair.
Now that you do mention it, I did see something like that, describing a couple of days ago. She was a rather big woman. Seemed to be impatient while being here, but he was indeed particular. But the items that we sold spent a little too much time on the books. It was kind of something like what you were doing just a moment ago.
I'm interested in what they were interested in. Do you have any information at all?
He pats on the table a little bit and kind of looks around. You're interested in rare antiquity of some sort?
Perhaps.
Not to be
Consider
rude.
it a game of cat and mouse.
Not to
We
be-
have a competition going.
Not to be rude, but I don't know you from the next person. In fact, I have never seen you here before. If you're someone that is interested in, let's say, more rare antiquities at a high price tag, I'm afraid I will need to see a verification of income. And he taps around and kind of eyes and looks around a little bit.
Can I hear that?
Oh, what's your perception check? Or passive perception?
I believe it's 13.
They're talking in a bit of a hushed tone right now, so I would say
Gotcha.
no. And
Okay.
Eli, it can barely hear it. Logan hears everything. Well, this boy's got a passive perception of 19, so he can hear even the slightest whisper that's nearby. And Logan, you're hearing all of this. Yes, of course. Like a consultation fee, I suppose. And surely, if you are an interested patron, you can spare a little bit of proof.
Regardless if Helleborg hears or not.
Yes.
She's gonna look over her shoulder. Hellebor. She jerks her head like, come here.
But I'm looking at the bus. Look at how
Hellebor.
nice they are. Okay.
Eli,
Yes.
give me an insight check. There we go, baby.
Oh, we rolled good today.
Finally!
Oh, it's because you said my name, I think.
When she turns and says Hellebor,
Yep.
you see his face kind of like squish back a little bit, and then when she says it again, he like immediately calms himself, and you notice all of that.
An observant boy.
Eli will step closer, like cluing him in intentionally that he picked up on it.
He's looking at you, and he just goes, "What?"
Yeah, what? What do you need?
He mentioned an investor. Eli will let that hang. Just see how he reacts. Given everything that just transpired.
Yes. Why are you interested in putting some credits down into the business? His teeth is the most uncomfortable smile he's giving you right now.
If you'd like them to remain anonymous, I would like to know where they are.
I'm afraid that's an idle threat, my friend. If you think you know, then why don't you tell me? Or are you all bluff?
I believe we just did.
All right. And he gets a little confused and just goes, "What's going on here?" And he's like looking around a little bit. Something's exactly being said, and he doesn't want to sell himself out, so he's just like, he's kind of piecing two and two together, and the odds are kind of increasing further, but he's like, "All right, what's going on here? Who are all of you?"
Dash has no idea what's going on.
Piper's just looking at Eli like, what? And then he looks at Isla like, what? Why was I brought? What happened? What?
Isla, what are you doing?
Isla is just staring straight into his eyes.
You can keep silently staring at me, but I still don't know what's going on.
Dr. Hellebor.
Yes!
His face freezes up again.
Yes. Piper thinks he's being talked to.
Yep.
This man would like proof of our wealth to get into his auction.
And he looks past and says, "Who are you?" To Hellebor.
Dr. Hellebor, nice to meet you.
What's your first name?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious. Amongst friends, before we do business.
Can I do an insight check?
Oh, you don't have to. He's sweating bullets.
He's sweating bullets, Piper has a silly, stupid idea that he's going to execute on because he thinks it'll be funny.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna turn to his dad.
Oh my god.
Okay. Ah! Oh, Mr.
Drops
Hellebor.
him.
It's like it's just on your...
Yes.
I am so sorry. I did not realize you were in disguise. I wasn't under the impression you'd be here.
Yes, good job.
I think these are all the words you've said. I apologize for the subterfuge. There's been a bit of confusion. I see you've upped your muscle a little bit, and you'll see he kind of like squeezes by a little bit to close the door. He just kind of looks over and just goes, yes, of course. You've got a bit of muscle, she muscle. That's very impressive. I didn't realize you were an interested party.
He will walk sideways as to not look out the window, but will have like the most snootiest, pompous like expression that he can, trying to mimic his dad. Just makes that noise. And kind of just like eyes the dude up and down, like, and gives a small nod, like, correct.
Right. And this is where I need you to make. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make a deception check, but I will be rolling it for you, and you will not see what the roll is. But chat will get to see, because I love chat. All right. You'll see him kind of like nod a little bit and say, well, if you are, of course, interested, I can, you know the way. I've already closed the door. Just help yourself.
I'm trying to think.
And as you think, we'll have to get your answer next week on Deadbeats.
Woo!
Ash, guys.
Oh my god.
What's your first name? Yes, I know what I must do. It's my time.
My time.
My time, dude.
I love my dad.
If my dad's gonna be a changeling and has the balls to teach me how to do it too, I gotta use it.
If your dad's going to be a changeling and then just uses the same face everywhere.
Listen, he does what he wants. He knows what he's doing, I assume.
He has a favorite shirt.
It really is his favorite shirt.
I smile.
This is the shirt I raised my kids in.
I smile. Let's do a little bit of fan art, baby.
Dude, I wanna fart. Let's go.
Did you guys enjoy today? That was a fun session.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I'd like to give
I'm sorry for trauma.
Oh, no
No,
apologies.
it's good.
Oh,
I mean, it's not good, but you know.
No,
that's
sips tea. It's good. It's wonderful.
Shit, man.
This map was made by our lovely IO publishing team. Specifically, it was made by Shaylavar, who did an awesome job. Shaylavar. Oh, this is actually one of Shaylavar's first maps, because they've worked on a couple of maps, but none that have been featured yet. So,
Oh,
It looks good.
yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, it's
very
cool.
nice.
Good
I like the cat picture.
Yeah.
Very
I smile.
happy.
I'm curious. I would laugh. I would laugh if that was like his cat or their cat, and they just got like hid it in the corner, and that wasn't actually a token. Yes, chat. We're gonna do bingo. I said fan art because it's the whole fan art section. It'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Nothing's
But yeah.
okay. Everything's awful.
Everything's
bad all the
awful.
time. Why are we here?
But yes, all in all, very good session. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So let's go into the art of IO and do a little bit of bingo bongo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
God, I fucking love bingo.
I love bingo, dude.
Bingo's the best.
Bint me that bingo. Europa, the universe's biggest water
Stream
park.
it.
Send it to us.
Oh yes. I thought you were
Send
making.
us the bango.
I will send you the bingo. Apologies.
Send it to us.
It has been sent.
Send us into the bingo verse.
I thought you were making a joke about it being the world's largest water park, and then you said stream it, and I thought you were making a water joke. I'm sorry. Eli has a quiet moment to himself. My God, chat's on it today. Jesus Christ.
I love Eli.
Shopping RP, Nodders.
Yup.
Europa Ocean Megafauna spotted. Technically, wait, fauna, no, flora is that. Yeah, so no. They gain info on Karis and Victor. CPR RP.
No one fell in the water. No one fell in the water this session.
Buddy did not fire their gun. There was no fishing galore. Something on the moon blaster breaks.
The doors were squeaky.
That's I feel like that's a default.
That should be the free one.
Yeah. A message from Karis. No. A demon from the hellscape is seen. No.
God, I hope. I love them. I love all of them.
Well, your sun, which is Jupiter, is considered the Nova hellscape. So your sun is literally hell. So, and people live on the sun. So it's good stuff. Nat 1. I don't think we had a
There
Nat
was a
1.
Nat 1.
So.
But
I
we
didn't
didn't
think we had
count
that one or
it.
2 or 20,
We
right?
didn't count it though, but we saw it.
Well, I'll. No, you know what? No, because
Wasn't
no.
used. No.
No, wasn't used. So it can't. No Nat 1. We finally learned Buddy's class. Oh my God, I can't believe no one
No.
knows yet.
No.
They still don't know.
We
Yeah.
haven't bought
I-
yet, so it
I-
hasn't popped up.
I just realized that. Holy shit.
I can't wait for him to never use his class ability, so even in combat, they never know.
Yeah. I'll just shoot the shotgun once.
He just suddenly becomes a pacifist. It's like, oh, that don't fight. Europa surfing tournament. When? Check it off. Was there an Isla mom moment?
Yeah, she went to check
Yeah.
on Piper when Piper
Yeah,
was
she did.
scared of the water.
Questioning of the locals gets awkward.
So
Yeah.
awkward.
Oh,
Very
that was very
awkward.
awkward.
Nat 20. Did we get Nat 20 today?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. New races introduced. Nopers. Dash.
Birds.
True, Seagull now mentioned the
Seagulls mentioned. Canonical.
Canon.
Dash receives a message from Victor.
Stop.
Sure did,
I
and
knew.
nailed it.
Sons of bitches. Beach episode. Technically, all of Europa is a beach episode.
Yay.
Logan gives a pep talk. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Really?
Just- not really.
Lore on the colonization of Europa. Slight. Brett takes emotional damage.
That's everyone. Yeah, that's every
Always.
episode.
Dash tries praying to Hollow for the first time. Nope. Logan
Nope.
and Buddy moment. Nope. And
I don't
bounty
think we
hunters
spoke.
ambush the party.
Does
Nope.
it count that they were masquerading as lovers?
Were they masquerading?
Oh,
as
that-
One of us.
that is-
One
we
of
said they
us
were boyfriends,
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't double way.
And that sounds like a Logan
That was a
buddy
buddy moment.
Yeah, it sounds like
Both
a
for us.
one buddy moment. Needs to be both. All right. Well, better luck next time.
Not
Next
this
time,
week.
baby.
Sad.
Wah, wah, wah. By the way, we are a little over, so if anyone needs to go, let me know. But otherwise,
I'll stay here
Or-
for all
or-
of fan art.
or-
You can't
or-
take me
or-
away
Banner,
from
or-
it.
banner.
I'm staying for all of it.
Fart.
fart.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. I'm getting some weird links. Links ain't working the way they should. Oh, there we go. Let us begin. Behold the fan art. That's pretty zoomed in. Let me zoom out there. Behold.
Ooh, the dasher with my
Hair.
braid. Cute.
Very cute.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what it was.
Tail.
Tail.
Tail hole. That's cursed.
Oh no, there's the Isle of
Tail.
Lace.
No!
Yes. Yes.
From
very-
Pokemon.
Oh,
Yes,
very
very-
cool. Yes. Yes. I love.
Yeah, that's sick.
I party too hard. I party too hard.
Yeah, the duality of man.
Oh, cute.
Aww.
Little babies.
Dog.
Oh,
Logan.
Aw, very good.
That was very nice.
Teeth.
Smart.
What you eating, dude?
Granola and yogurt.
Boys.
Teeth.
Teefies.
think it's done.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Stop that! Stop that right now!
Don't shoot that inside again or I'll put it on the highest shelf. That's a good thing I'm a good climber.
Oh.
Look at those glasses.
Oh.
Yeah, we have those.
Fresh.
Nerd.
Look
Hey.
at those fists.
Hell yeah, let's go. More fists.
Killing it on the dance floor.
Let's go! Rave, rave, rave.
The fuck is this? Jorts.
Love jorts.
Thank you. Also, wonderful.
Cute
and also
leggy.
Legs?
for Brett
Wait,
because he
and also
asked.
legs.
Too much leg.
Leg.
Too much
Yeah.
leg.
All legs.
I love this one. I love my mom.
I love my mom. I love how feral Rat makes him. He just looks feral all the time.
I love.
Oh.
I am missing Cheddar. How
Where's
did
our
you
cat?
Yeah,
know?
we talked about Cheddar.
Right,
We
where the
did talk
fuck's our
about Cheddar.
cat? Our cat's dead, isn't he?
I have no answer for that.
He's already died once, dude.
It's true.
Oh.
Oh.
Just when I was doing my bad.
To live my life.
This is my bad auto tune from like a session ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Remember
think
that,
you're
I
right.
remember that.
Yeah.
Perish.
Oh.
Perish.
Perish heart.
Yeah.
Wait, that
Oh
was
my
so good.
god.
I love this one. Bug.
Bug.
Beloved.
Bug.
He's just a good boy.
Very good.
I love that bug. You're cringe.
You're cringe.
You're cringe,
Amazing.
dude.
God, you
I
are
love the shirts.
You are so
Yes, I have swag, suffering while a gay.
Wally.
What a gay.
My mom says I'm a cool gamer.
His ice queen.
Aww.
Ice queen.
Oh, he got it
Ice
back.
queen.
Yay. Yes,
Cute.
it's accurate.
The crop top.
What the fuck is this?
Good question. Good question.
What if Dash was a pirate?
Oh.
Aww.
What if Hellebore was also a pirate?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's a
Oh.
Dolan. Is that what they're called? The Dolans?
Dullahan.
Yeah,
What
that.
if Awuga?
Oh my
How
That's
many
right.
abs?
Awuga?
Yup.
Respectfully, Awuga?
Yep.
Awuga?
Yup.
Hello,
Respectfully.
yes.
Yup.
Hello, yes.
I love it.
Respectfully, chef's kiss.
What is
Oh my
happening
God.
here? When
Yup.
was the put-up?
Hi.
They're just like, she's
I'm
unhinged
loving
now,
it.
dude.
Hell yes.
God
Yup.
damn.
Yup.
But let's take it down for a moment. Let's take it down.
No.
Oh, a
Just kidding,
little
it's very
bunny
cute.
blush.
Bring it back out.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it back out.
Yup. Yup.
Now let's take it down for a moment.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Little
Wait,
dash,
that's so
the dash
cute.
plushie's in there.
I like
There's
the
a little
look.
skag.
Aw.
The little dash plushie with the fishing hat.
He's
Oh my god, you're right.
He's skagging in there, and there's me. I love.
I think there's Tontu as well. Yeah, oh, little Tontu.
Yeah, I think that's on too.
It's very
There's the
cute.
fucking the camel dragons there too.
Oh, Logan
Aw.
of the plushie pile, what is your wisdom?
Light roast coffee have more caffeine than the dark roast steak.
It's very good. That's very good.
Hey yo.
Yes. Oh my god, so pretty.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
It's like seeing a photo of your
Heyo.
ex. I don't like it.
Huh.
But I love this. We
Oh,
did it.
it's
We
so
did
Oh
it.
my
good.
God.
They're
Yeah.
selling music, but not
Good.
selling out.
Oh my god. Now that's a movie.
So I'm just gonna show this real quick, but I'm gonna turn down the volume because YouTube's been kind of mess up, been kind of fucky with that. But it's a great animation, so go ahead and check it
Cute.
out, everyone.
Cute.
It's just telling the boys they're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
Cute.
Calm it down, you know. All right.
If only we could believe that.
Yeah, it's
Is it
not
gonna be okay?
Oh,
That's so
that's
I know.
very good.
Gorgeous.
That's so good.
Really cool.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Where did this come from? Who are these folks?
Oh.
Oh.
People rewatching Phase 2, bless your heart. I'm sorry you had to listen to me talk to myself as 4 different people. It's okay. One of them didn't talk though, so that's great.
No!
Side note: the song in the thing was called "You're Gonna Be Okay" by Ash Blackwood, and it's a good song.
Yeah,
and you should listen to it. Just not on stream.
Yeah, it is a good song. We just it was a really great animation. We just gotta be a little cautious about it. Oh,
Creature, la creature.
Oh, that was a real thing and not like an illustration. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Morning.
cool.
Nice, very
Oh.
cool.
Been
Good
there.
perspective.
This is also a great perspective.
Oh my god.
Real.
La
There he is.
creature.
Are those two pictures related?
That's
Logan walks in and then sees this and goes, "Morning."
Oh my god.
We're going clubbing.
We're going clubbing.
Shark.
Do you think she means physically beating someone with a club?
So good.
Caramel Johnson, dude. I live for this thought that they actually went clubbing.
I love the idea of that as a joke.
Oh, we got some awesome comics for you guys to check out over on fan art.
Ah.
Cute!
Very cute. Very cute.
Look at the body. Look at the body.
That's so good.
So stretched. Forget you have like Wolverine talons.
Yeah, I do.
Buddy pod ship.
It's a big ol' hamster ball.
That's so
Basically,
good.
hamster
I
ball. It's so
love
good.
that.
Here's your AU, Jesse.
What is happening?
You want
It's
to
the Toho AU.
I love it.
AO?
Yo.
Hey,
Vampire. Cute.
Badass.
Vampire.
That's
Oh my
cool.
god.
Unacceptable.
Smoke.
The pun. Yeah, he brought the edibles, dude. He brought the rest of them.
Pew!
Pew pew every day.
Oh my god.
The zoom out.
Aw.
The
The
was
zoom
great.
out, so good.
I'm about to do a what's called a pro gamer boot.
Feral doctor. This is essentially how it went. It's like, I'm gonna do it. No, you're not. I'm gonna do it.
Dark Souls, more like fart souls. Got 'em.
He's just a
Amazing.
gamer. He's
Hey,
just a
welcome to my
gamer.
Pipercast.
Moose.
Ooh,
That's it. Just simply moose.
This is Amity is called a cougar.
No!
Fucking incredible.
Oh, how brave.
Doing edibles this early in the morning, boys? How brave.
How brave.
Pat! Oh!
Oh my god.
my
This is all
boy.
so fucking
Oh
cursed.
my
oh
god.
my god.
Yeah.
What a scene,
Is
dude.
that
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's a nice
Dash,
gobbo.
you're the smartest person I know.
I hate that now 2 different characters have looked at Dash and been like, "You're the smartest," but one of them might have meant it.
Pinchy calls it as he sees it.
Oh,
Ooh,
so good.
I love that.
I love that.
Great.
That's very nice.
I love this guy. He's
Is this a golf club?
going golfing.
Yeah. Golfy boy.
Ooh.
Give me
Aw,
more.
Aw.
Give
Aw,
me
shit.
more.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Imagination.
Oh my
All right,
god.
what if
Oh,
next
so
time
good.
we're all Dynasty Warriors characters? Just put it out there.
Oh my god, Jesse.
You do love Dynasty Warriors.
Who would be Guan Yu? It's a good question. That's it.
Who
Look,
do you think would be Guan Yu?
you, of course. You're the biggest one.
Stop googling it, mom.
What does Ana Ana mean?
Get off the computer.
Look at the boy.
Oh, look at the noggin on that boy.
He's out
That
here.
is-
He's vibing. He's thriving.
An everlasting gobstopper.
Oh my god.
You.
Not the goop. It's always the goop.
Getting to work. Hey, yo.
Yes. Oh my
That is
god, I
so
love this so
good.
much.
It's so
That's
good.
really good.
That is ridiculously good.
Oh my god, girl, those heels. I love those. I want
I
those.
know, right?
Yo, I love these. Everyone who's made these so far, my heroes.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh. You gotta
I'm
walk your Eugene.
taking Eugene for a little walkies.
You gotta go for
Oh
a walkie.
man, that is how I feel right now.
Aww.
Time to
so
see the
cuties.
fan art. See the fan art.
Hell yeah.
New art.
New
Look
art,
at that
new art.
boy.
New art of boy.
Hey, fan artists, what do you think it's going to be like when they finally kiss? I would love to know.
Awkward AF.
What did it say? He says he loves you.
The chin in the last one is this is Joe art, right? Joe comma,
Yes,
my
it is,
baby.
yes,
Yeah,
it
this
is.
is Joe Comma.
Joe
Neck-
comma, he's back swinging.
Never trick me like that again. Oh wait, sorry.
God, I love the expressions.
Very good.
A creature.
It's so far away, but I can already tell it's a little tiny boy. Blech.
Yeah.
The creature.
Aw.
Aww.
Cute.
They rest.
Yeah.
Ineppy. The feral doctor once again. Feral
Hell
doctor
yeah.
out here.
Huh? What?
That is nope. That's too muscular. Nope. I'm feeling things. Oh.
What do you mean you're feeling?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Got
Oh no.
Abu.
You're just a dude. A
Got
baby boy.
Abu her.
Baby boys.
Nick made this.
Nick, our friend
Aw.
made that.
Nick made it.
We love Nick.
Nick,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Nick,
That is so
boy.
good.
Nick,
Wow.
Buddy is just
Nick,
so-
come to the Discord so you can bless us with more fan art. Please and
So
thank
good.
you. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh my,
yeah.
this is so good. What the
That's
fuck?
badass.
Oh, everyone
Oh,
got
yeah.
this
Oh,
treatment.
he's all in Metal
Oh
Gear
my
right now?
god.
Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
So good.
Holy shit. I love
Yo,
that.
we need to level up. We need to get this gear.
We gotta get guns.
Yeah.
We gotta get more guns.
Yes, we all need to get guns.
Oh, shit. Let's go gun shopping.
Where's the gun
Yeah.
store now?
Dude, what the fuck? Those are so good.
I
We
love
were so
those.
badass.
What is happening here?
Yo.
I
Eli.
love this. I love this.
That is a dating sim character.
I love
For
him.
sure.
It really is, yeah.
I love it.
Ooh, that's good too.
Ah. I see a JesseCox original.
Yeah.
Yes, Jesse.
I likes what I likes.
Oh my god. Oh my actual god.
Baby boy.
Sorry. Oh, Phil.
Oh,
Holy shit. Thank you for his great.
Dude, I love Buddy.
Amazing.
I love
I love just the angry face.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh.
I am not
piggyback.
looking.
Kelly.
He no look. He do not look. He do not see.
I don't want to suffer. I'm gonna make Piper suffer.
Piper deserves to suffer.
Hey, good news got there for you, Jesse. We got
You know
an
what?
update.
Oh
Best community.
my
Best community on
god.
the internet right here. Y'all great. Y'all the
Oh
best.
my
So
god.
good.
I just realized it says Harder Mommy on it.
That's the story, Steer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know Dodger loves bearded
God, I
female
do.
dwarves, so I was like, we gotta make sure that there's a beard on this lady.
Really appreciated it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fantastic.
no.
I felt so bad for that lady that entire scene.
Yeah, she was so nice though.
Love.
I love when
We're
they draw
so
gerbil
big.
size.
I love it. Honestly, headcanon, he is regular hamster size.
Oh,
He's just a good
funny.
boy.
My God.
Holy!
Your oath has been
badass.
heard by a wrong
Dude.
god.
Dude, that looks amazing.
It's
love
Uncle
it.
Hollow.
Oh my
He's
God.
gonna goop. He's
Also-
gonna goop it.
Also, just real big shout out to the grotty. Whoops, sorry. Wrong box. Hold on. To the grotty fan art. Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely love it.
Cute.
New boyfriend.
Oh my god.
He's starting to become smaller than a normal
Really
guinea pig.
It's the fridge, dude. Why is
You
everything
just
in that
knocked.
fridge orange?
Nice cover story.
Oh my
I'm out of your
God.
league. Amazing.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love
That's
Pinchy
so
meeting more
intense.
people, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's a cheat!" It's like, no, it's okay. He's okay. He's chill. He's a chill
He's
cheat.
the mean. No, he's mean.
He's mean.
Look at me,
guys.
setting up
So
more.
mean.
Very good.
Peeper.
Oh.
Oh, baby boy.
But also,
Secret
secret.
code.
oh, nice.
Cool.
Dude, when
I
I,
love
tell
how
you
we had
I
to
was
dial him
typing
back.
as fat, like the second I realized it was something I needed to be writing down, I was like, no!
Honestly, I thought that was perfect. Just to be like, I don't remember.
And then just the sending back
Yeah.
of, "Hey, can you repeat it?"
Yeah,
So
it's
good.
such
didn't
a
get
good
all of it.
bit for me.
He's just mad about it. Speaking of mad about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So
Oh, no.
angry.
Oh,
so
boy.
angry.
Is she burning a hole into the table?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's there, yeah.
It's just a flustered
Oh my
ant.
God.
Eppies.
Uppies.
Uppies.
The worst thing.
Demand
Uppies.
uppies.
Oh.
Oh, they read them book.
Now draw me accidentally piggybacking his dad.
Oh my god.
It's
I went to the wrong chat when you said that, and I was in fan art chat, and I typed in, did he say vegetable?
Oh, that's
And-
why I was going through the
I mean,
fan art. I was like,
It's all
why
the
is he
fan artists
talking to
down
the
there.
fan art? Oh, that's so good.
Oh my god, they
my
actually did it.
God.
Yes.
I turn into my dad. I'm
Yes.
still on your. Oh,
Jesse,
oh,
female
Steve.
dwarf
my
now.
God.
Yeah.
Incredible.
All the fan art made me think of that photo.
That's
so
that's perfect. Holy shit. And that will be our last piece of fan art for today. Thank you guys so much for playing.
Ended strong.
Amazing.
Oh, that was so good. Good session today, guys. We will be
Good session,
continuing.
guys.
We'll be continuing next Thursday. So you guys have a wonderful day.
Oh
Bye-bye.
my god, thank you.
Hey, I got something to show you. Don't leave. Guys, before we wrap things up, I want to let you know that we're doing a Kickstarter. It's our first ever Kickstarter, our first ever attempt at trying to release a TTRPG. Check it out.